Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 21, Meeting of the Monster Houses.
Oh boy.
We're missing a couple people today, but that's fine. That's probably fine.
Hey, what the fuck are we missing?
Harrow and Kenrick.
Oh,
We always miss Kenrick though, so that's no fucking
That's
deal.
fine. We're gonna switch the two out
Yeah.
about halfway through the session, apparently. So hopefully that is actually what happens, and I don't end up NPCing two people again.
Did y'all
Looks
NPC
like
someone
Kendrick's
if you want?
not here yet, so
No,
we
he's
should be fine.
gonna be here about an hour and a half later.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, last time, you guys were hunted through the forest, mercilessly and tirelessly, by a Dragloth and a contingent of Drow scouts. And then you killed them all, except for one dude, who you have currently strung up like an elvish pinata in one of the dead trees, and are about to question after he comes to in about 4 hours.
I don't think that's legal. Or health.
when
Also,
the fuck have we cared about legal? Half of us are illegal magic users.
very. Also, VG.
You are now legal magic users instead of illegal magic users.
Alright. We finally put
Hey, I only learned magic legally. I haven't done anything illegal that y'all know of.
Yeah, I was gonna say the keyword there is
Okay.
Well, if I don't know either, can it really be illegal?
yes.
Stares at you in Elvish.
Ignorance of law is not an excuse.
Stares at you in Elvish? Wait a minute.
It's just eyes turn elvish. Well, you got a little pinata friend there.
Short rest.
That's probably a good idea. I need to get Harrow's character sheet up.
If we don't take a long rest soon, we're gonna
Fucking
get
character
fucking
Make sure
replays.
Okay, who is like deep throating their mic?
It's Ducky.
Huh?
Bloodhunter's D10, right? Your mic is clicking every now and then.
Oh. Oh, that might just be me, did it just click there?
You sound fine now, if that's the question.
Oh, is it when I do this?
No.
Well, just whatever you were doing, don't do it again. Easy.
Back.
Stop breathing altogether. Roll hit dice for Harrow.
Here, one sec, let me go get my headphones. Where the fuck did they go? Shit. Oh, there they are.
That's gonna get him close enough.
Oh fuck, it's really cold! Oh shit, it's so cold out! Oh my god!
Dude, get used to it.
I haven't been out from underneath my blankets like all day. Shit.
And I know how I feel.
See, wait, who?
California people be like, it's cold at 50 degrees.
Not even 50, dude. It's probably like 70 right now. I still feel
Oh
cold.
my
Oh
lord.
my god! Holy shit! My headphones are so cold.
This shit's
They're
cold.
so fucking cold. What the fuck?
It's
It's
nice,
not
well,
fucking cold.
I could
It is
probably
not
just double
cold.
check
It is
the weather.
temperate.
Oh, no.
Amateurs.
Oh no, I was wrong. It's 53.
Fuck. Okay, I think this should be better.
Sure. That'll probably work.
I'm gonna go back underneath my blankets because it's so fucking cold.
So, you
It's not
guys
cold. It's
are
temperate.
short
cowards.
resting, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Roll
by
your
the
hit
way,
dice if you need it.
is my spell list accurate, VG?
I'm just gonna remove
roll
one of my
20,
hit
yeah.
dice because I'm basically there. And
What's
I
that?
took 4 damage.
On roll 20, yes. Those are the spells you have prepared. Those are the spells you own.
I'm just gonna. Don't even do that. I'm just gonna do a fucking Song of Rest.
Song of Rest only works if they expend hit dice.
Oh, never mind then.
You just get to roll an extra d6 or something.
Mm.
Plus Limac is
Huh?
hurting.
If my character sheet ever fucking
Oh
loads-
right, I forgot. I got super fucking hurt last time, didn't I?
Well, Song of Rest then.
Limac is currently sitting at 18 out of 51.
Holy shit! I forgot about that. Shit. Yeah, let's
You
not
know-
do that. Oh, that's not a good idea. That's so. I have D6 dice, right?
D8.
Oh, right.
Sick. You get to add a sick.
You get to add one
What?
D6 to whatever you roll from Bard.
You
only get to do that once though.
13.
So that's 13. Puts you up to 31.
Mhm.
We can roll multiple if you want to. Just so you know.
Oh, right.
All right.
I was
I don't-
like, you're still down 20 hit points.
We don't do short rests very often in other campaigns, so I keep forgetting that this is a thing.
Sorry.
Because people don't use it doesn't mean it's bad, Matt. Just means people
No,
are
that's
dumb.
exactly what that means.
That's not what that means at all.
Or Occam's razor, it means people are dumb.
Are you
Yeah,
using-
but everyone's dumb.
Are you
so
I
using
don't
more
like
than
how
one hit dice
negative
to
this
Ducky or no?
conversation has gotten. Let's fix that.
Are you using
Okay,
more than
so
one hit
yeah,
die, Ducky, or
Brianna
no?
coming in to make the conversation more positive.
I pulled up another one and I got 6 on that one. I think I got a 7 on that one too. So I'm currently up at 38.
Cool.
Dang, I didn't even use my arcane arrows.
And did you roll a d6 for Song of Rest at all, or no?
Yeah, I did that the first time.
Okay, cool. Alright, so you're 38 out of 51.
Wait, you don't add anything to hit dice for short rest, right?
You
Yeah,
add your
con.
Constitution modifier,
Oh! 1 second.
which for Limac is 3, so I'll add another 6.
Yep.
44.
Welcome back to Ducky Doesn't Know How to D&D.
Shit happens. You're used to it.
You play the most games out of all of us, and you don't know how to play a game.
I feel
Um,
really attacked right now.
Like I
Shut the
said, we don't
fuck up.
use short rest very often in my 7 other games.
We don't use rules here.
We don't do that here.
Usually we either die or we long rest.
No in between. Just how I fucking like it.
So I guess one of those 2 of those are my fault. I do DM 2 of those games.
Hey, real quick technical question, VG.
Mm-hmm.
So the ring of spell storing, could I cast something from my wand into it and it stores that spell?
I think so. I don't think there's any restriction on where the spell comes from.
Dope.
I think you just have to use the,
Excuse me.
you might have to use the wand's,
Charges.
not charges, but the wand's, like, what do you call it, DC and to hit bonus, if it has any.
Okay.
Blah blah blah, cast a spell, 5th level. Ring is no effect, ring count the spells, but cast a spell, so it uses spell safety of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. So it would use the DC of the wand, since that is what the spell requires.
Okay.
Also, you have you have 2 charges left in that wand,
Why?
because you cast Hold Monster on the Dragloth and paralyzed it for 2 rounds.
Fan fuck mothering tastic.
Listen, man, that Dragloth was kind of scary. It's dead now, though, so it's fine.
It was like the least scary thing in the world after 2 rounds. it did like half of Limac's health, and then the rest of y'all just destroyed it.
Turned around and went, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, Hold Monster's a bitch.
Paralyzed causing instant crit is the fucking bane of anything's existence.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Oh man, I cannot do much damage if I don't have.
I have all my
Damn.
resources and my torture tool of preference ready.
You should have spent some money on some better weapons then.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Possibly.
Oh well, hindsight is 20/20. So
Just
It
like
is
my vision.
2020. What do you mean?
after a protracted period of time, The elf, who is currently tied up and hanging upside down in a tree, begins to stir and wakes up to see you guys camped around him, essentially.
How you doing, mate?
He's up.
You speak common?
No response. He's just glaring at all of you.
Limark's gonna walk up and like pinch his cheek.
Don't do that, Lima.
Tries to
I
bite
want
you.
to pinch his. He's
What's
kind
your
of like
AC?
a cat.
That doesn't matter. Never mind.
AC
Never mind.
15.
He rolled like a 2.
He's kind of like a cat. He wants to fucking bite everything.
Which one of you speaks Elvish? Looks at the
Looks
elf in
at
the
the
party,
elf.
thinks about it for a second.
I suppose I'll take point on this. Do you speak Elvish? I say in Elvish.
Which, for Theo, means I will say nothing.
Well, I got good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
He probably will not talk.
Oh, that's
What?
adorable. He thinks he gets a choice in the matter.
Does this mean we can like and Limark takes out one of his knives and like mimes slitting his throat.
No, we still have use.
Can we stab him a little bit?
No. Okay, I'm gonna finally use this in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna pull out a bottle, filled with a little bit of red liquid. Me and VG are on the same wavelength, I assume?
I presume this is the
Yeah.
special drink I gave you.
Whoa. Let's go.
I'm gonna wave it in front of the Drow, and does he have any reaction?
Yeah, he knows exactly what that is, apparently, because he rolled a natural 20.
Oh no! I'm gonna wave it in front of him like, so friend, wanna take a whiff?
He's like trying to like move his head away from the bottle.
Just speak a little bit and I won't have to open it.
I repeat what Orion says in Elvish.
Nivaket! I refuse.
I said, nope, your funeral. And I just nod to Orion.
I'm gonna go to uncork it. Can I roll an intimidation check?
Sure.
Here
It's going
goes
to be-
nothing.
It's going to be hard because this is obviously an interrogation and he's trying not to break.
Did it roll?
No,
Oh
natural one.
my lord.
Yeah, no div on this one.
Falls on my face, gets mud all over my face. Oh.
You're like, why isn't this working? You take a whiff of it yourself and you almost pass out from the fumes. And you're like, oh fuck. He just kind of looks at
Alright,
you,
that's
just like fucking.
I'm gonna keep it corked, and I'm gonna put the bottle back.
Orion is a little. I'm
Sorry,
going
my
to,
internet cried. What?
if I may assist you with this.
Oh, you're the only one that can communicate with them, so go ahead.
So what I'll do is that I'll cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, and the giant manicured hand appears behind where he's hanging and sort of just starts clutching him and starts to squeeze.
Okay. Roll damage.
Damage. I'm
As
trying
an
not-
FYI, if it gets to lethal levels, I will just use my own healing to not keep him from dying.
That's fine. Can I control it enough to where I know if it's gonna fucking make him?
Is it a melee attack? Or is it just a
Hold
saving
on.
throw?
It's a giant hand closing around him.
I know, but
Made
if,
it
Is it a saving throw?
if it's a melee attack, you can choose to do non-lethal damage. If it's anything else, you can't.
It is a saving throw.
Full
Yeah, so
damage.
you're probably just gonna crush him if you use the hand.
There it is. I pinged it in chat.
You hear him struggle for a little bit, and then you just hear like this pop, and he goes unconscious again.
I'm just gonna
Wake him up,
touch him and
please.
cure wounds.
All right, roll your cure wounds, chat.
Making me waste fucking spell slot.
And by the way, I can keep triggering it if I want, so it still has him held, I assume.
Yeah, he's bound by many things right now. He's up at 9. Coincidentally, that's most of his hit points.
Also, if I may make a suggestion, just to make sure we're not interrupted, do the barrier thing.
Yes, let's do the barrier thing while we have him tied from a tree.
I'm just worried about maybe an arrow coming out of nowhere and
We'll make it quick, but the issue is that we can't get him under the dome. Because he's
Can we get
tied
him
to
under
a
the
tree.
dome?
Well, he's tied to a tree, so we have to cut him down.
VJ, could we get him in the dome of fucking Liam and Tiny Hut?
If Theo decides to let him inside, then yes. But he has to decide to allow the Drow to pass through the dome when he casts it.
I really don't. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm worried that while we're interrogating and we may be getting somewhere, and then an arrow come flying out of the woods and just fucking pierce him in the neck and kill him.
Well, the issue is that even if we had him under the dome, it's not gonna stop them fucking attacking us. They do have spells.
Unless they have a spell magic, it'll be fine. Besides, just trying to cover it.
They have.
Just cast the fucking spell, Theo, man, please. Son of a bitch, Matt.
So now we have to cut him down and then put him in the fucking orb
We
and
don't
then
have
daily
to cut
fit.
him down.
You don't have to cut him down.
How the fuck does the orb fit around then?
The
Huh?
orb it's a 10-foot diameter. If he's hanging at face level, then he's gonna be able to fit through the door. Not 10-foot diameter. 10
So
foot
it has to
radius.
like go through the tree
Yeah, he can.
and the rope.
The thing it can go and move through stuff. It's the only thing is it's a dome of force that is impenetrable from the outside, but not from the inside. And he gets to choose which people are let inside of the dome. Also, spells cannot pass into or out of the dome.
I just don't know if it's a good idea to have him in the dome.
Well, again, I'm worried about outside interference while we're trying to get info here. And this
I
will at least
understand
provide some
that.
insurance.
I understand that, but I'm also worried that he might have a trick up his sleeves and then he gets untied and slaughters us.
Well, given how Matt seems to have a track record of just sending us to the
Who is
fucking
this
Shadow Realm.
Who's this Matt you speak of?
Oh, yeah, we're talking character. I did not. You weren't doing the voice, so I didn't know we were talking character. Well,
Look, if I'm talking to you like this, I'm not talking in character, but the event is very cool.
well, here's the thing. Orion has a rather good track record of just making things no longer exist. Especially on this plane of existence.
So technically they still exist, they're just not here. I send them elsewhere temporarily. Well, they're also paralyzed, and they can't do anything, and then they come back.
Orion, you shot that big demon thing with 3 arrows. 3!
Uh-huh.
And one of them missed.
Uh-huh. Your point?
I don't think there's any concern of this one singular dress, especially when he's tied up. Just please cast the spell, Theo.
But it's so hard to shoot at point-blank range.
Question, VG. Since Maximilian's Grasp is a concentration spell, if I spend 10 minutes on this Buble, will it interrupt?
It'll end
Okay.
because I believe Earthen Grasp doesn't last for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
It's probably actually
Alright.
ended while you guys have been arguing.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon my eagle. Alright, everyone still following? Everyone still following?
Alright, so which
Like-
I
eagle?
tell my eagle to claw at him relentlessly.
Which eagle?
Small eagle, not big eagle.
Okay,
Fuck
small
that.
eagle can't attack because it's a friend familiar spell. I'm pretty sure.
Familiar
Unless it's
does not
specified in
attack?
the glove. Unless the glove specifically says that the eagle can attack, it can't attack.
Find familiar does give you the stat that allows it to take the form of the animal which it's taking the form of, and if that animal has an attack, then it technically can attack?
No, it says specifically in the Find Familiar spell that the animal cannot use its action to attack.
Well,
Double
Otherwise, that'd
check.
be a lot more useful. You can use your action to annoy stuff.
It can do the melee spell attack, though.
It can do the melee spell attack.
But I don't have any of those.
Neither do I.
So Theovan, can you please just cast the spell, please?
What the fuck on? Fuck's sake.
Hold on, we're figuring out how spells work.
I was just.
I'm a
I was
6th level
dealing
wizard,
with
but I need to go
Orion
back
was
to do
still
some
trying
studying
to
real quick.
stop the spell from being cast. So you've been outvoted, Matt. Ha!
This guy is watching you all argue, and he's just like, you guys have no fucking idea how to torture someone.
Well, apparently my
Lilac has been standing there in the corner with his knife ready for half an hour.
cutting someone multiple times unfortunately doesn't work. I don't have anything else other than the malice, and the malice isn't gonna work because if I actually use the fucking malice, it's not gonna kill him. But
Let me slice him up a little bit.
no,
I have an
After-
idea.
After 10 minutes, I'll put up the bill.
I have an idea. I need to make sure we have the time.
I think at this point there's not much we can do.
I have an idea, Orion. Let me at least do something.
Well then, fucking fill us in.
I like Lion Mike's idea, to be honest.
There's a
Honestly,
lot of nerve ending. There's a lot of nerve endings around like the hands and the arms and like the face triangle. If you stab those
just-
up a little bit, it's gonna be a lot.
Just trust me on this one, Orion.
I don't.
You know, I have a
So
hard time.
the bubble goes up.
Eventually. After
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Once the bubble's up, I'm gonna walk up to the Drow. Theovan, I'm gonna need you to translate for me. And I'm gonna flip up my eye patch.
Okay.
Because that's still fresh. Like, I healed it so it would stop bleeding.
What happened to his eye again?
You cut,
Cut it out.
Carved it
Or
out.
I
on
cut it out
purpose.
technically.
Yike! What the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, I don't know. Look, your guess is as good as mine. as to
People
why.
were desperate to make magic items work.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
In
That's the only reason.
character. Oh, to be fair, I had in character reasons. She just didn't like being so.
She just
useless,
didn't
capable
like
of
that
being
eye
seen,
very
but
much. She just really didn't like that eye very much.
So, fuck this eye. I don't think this,
It
You
was
know what?
literally just because
this eye is so
I-
fucking useless.
I know you
I
wanted to see
can't
through magic.
stand it anymore.
Are you guys done? Are you guys done?
No.
Absolutely.
I
You get
mean,
used to it.
it's some pretty drastic shit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But anyway,
A little much.
character reasons or not, you have done it now. It looks pretty gross.
Drow react.
Nope. You get the
Yes,
feeling
sir.
this individual is not going to be very squeamish.
Yeah, out of character hunter to Drow, Christ's sake.
Now, in character, I'm gonna say, I did. And I'm gonna assume Theovan will just be translating what I'm still saying. It's like, I did this to myself. With the look at Orion, like, I know you actually caught the eye, but I still decided to have it out. But just give him a side glance. I know.
I'm gonna toss Limac the perfect dagger.
What? Huh? What?
There you go. You might want to use that.
Now I'm gonna say,
Nice.
I did this
What does
to
this do?
myself.
You'll see.
Huh.
Alright.
I did this to myself.
I got.
I did this to myself. Now imagine what I would do to you. You'd be better off telling us what we want to know.
I translate.
Kinda smirks at you after the translation. You fuck hard. Morkinde, fuck you. Basically,
I
like,
don't think you need.
he's saying, why did you cut out your own eye, you idiot? Fuck you.
Do I even get to intimidate
I
at all?
don't translate
No.
that. I just kind of chuckle.
No, you cut out your own eye. That's not intimidating. That's
Line
just
up, go for
crazy.
All right, I'm gonna put the eye patch back on.
Wait, what do
I'm
you
gonna
what do you
say-
want me to what do you want me to do, Orion?
I think it's time we let Limac on him.
Oh, fair enough.
Hell
One
yeah!
last thing to translate, Theovan. Yeah, I tried the nice route.
I don't translate.
I did ask you. I would have asked you directly. Just translate that.
I know I don't translate.
Ah, thanks.
Wonderful, Livac time. Limac's gonna walk up to the individual, look at him for a second, and then he's
I
gonna
am
like
going to look away.
he's gonna start carving up the guy a little bit. First he's gonna start right underneath the eye. Like not like low enough that it'd be near the socket, but like right next to it. Just like right under the bottom eyelid. And he's gonna do that under both eyes.
Okay, so that's 2 points of damage.
Then he's gonna carve up the cheeks a little bit. Maybe get underneath underneath the chin.
As of now, if he gets to the point where he's going to die, I will be there to pop him back to health.
So we're constantly killing and then reviving this guy. Oh, that's torture.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying his best not to show that it hurts. He's like clenching his jaw, just staring you down while you do this stuff. But you can tell that he's in pain after a couple of cuts.
Maybe underneath the eye, I'm gonna like take what I did and then turn it into a bit of a triangle. Maybe skin that bit.
Ooh. Yeah.
The
The invader's just looking away.
I'm just watching this. Just
Said, I'm just like looking at Orion, just like, please tell me when it's over.
Limek, why are you cutting him like? Is there any particular reason?
Nah. Though I do know that like right under here, and he's gonna gesture towards the facial triangle. Like right here, everything hurts a little bit more because the nerves are like directly connected to the brain. That's an actual thing. So it hurts a bit more. And I'm carving underneath the eyes because he's hanging upside down. And like if we're gonna make him bleed, we may as well take away his vision too. Like I know having blood in your eyes isn't very pleasant. And Limac's gonna like carve underneath the chin.
Just a real quick question.
Just imagine a lot of fucked up cutting. That's it.
Yeah.
Did Inquisition school cover this kind of shit?
What, torture?
Yeah.
No, there's usually one specific spell that you would just use to wrench the information from his mind directly, instead of torturing the poor fucker.
I really wish I learned that spell.
I'm gonna keep doing it until he fucking talks. I don't care how many times he dies.
I'm not comfortable with this. Can I just say that right now?
When it comes to healing, I have good chunk of spell slots.
Well, until he dies or until you run out of spell slots.
Can we stop?
I don't think I need to describe anymore.
Though, as you described what that was doing, like, oh, well, that's unpleasant. But
both
I guess we don't really have. I guess we do need to know what's going on. But,
This is a scene I've directly written. This is pulled directly from something I wrote when I was 11.
We're just gonna pretend
raises
that
more
was
questions than it answers.
We're just gonna pretend that was Limac and not Ducky talking, and have Limac make an
It was
intimidation
both.
check.
FBI, open up!
Make an
I am
intimidation
going
check.
to
Ducky.
have nightmares.
Hold on.
Nightmares.
Intimidation check.
Yes.
Great. 1 second, Yonde. Let's see this.
Can she
I
have
don't think.
advantage? I mean, he have advantage? Sorry. So sorry.
You have advantage. Why would
wait.
you have advantage?
Because this is.
What are you
fucking
doing
crazy.
to help out
God
the
damn
situation?
it! I got a natural 1.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just
It
having
worked, but
fun.
we both roll nat ones. I'm sad.
I'm just slowly carving up his face, and he's not intimidated at all, and I love it.
You probably glean that he's already steeled himself to die, so threats of pain or death mean nothing at this point.
At this point, I'm just doing it for fun.
Okay,
Yikes!
I'm gonna just take out my wand and cast Hold Person on Lilac real quick.
Aww,
Make a wisdom saving throw.
god damn it! Why would
DC
you do this
15.
to me?
Because the invade is extremely uncomfortable with this.
That's a flat roll.
I believe that uses up the rest
Hey.
of the charges. in
Good
your body.
alignment.
Oh wait, it causes 2 charges, doesn't it? You said I have 2 charges. Never mind, I don't do that.
There you go.
Oh,
So,
wonderful. So that
I'm gonna
it
put
doesn't
my
matter.
hand on Limac's shoulder. I'm gonna go. I think that's enough.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. Can we just end this?
I have one more idea, but it's a little bit. I don't like it. I'm gonna
I don't
walk
know.
over to Tiredrein.
Yes.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Last thing I think could work is a forced march.
It's a what?
A forced march. As soon as we wake up, march him
Okay.
to the point of exhaustion.
And did we not get anything? Sucks.
Okay.
That's the last
As
thing I
long
could
as-
think of, but it's a little bit slow.
I
Up
mean,
to you.
that's better than what we were just doing, so I'm okay with it.
Do we start now, or do we wait until we finish the rest?
We finish the rest first.
Okay.
Knock him out.
With pleasure. I'm gonna ask for the perfect dagger back from Ducky.
All right, here you go.
And then I'm gonna, with the hilt of it, I'm just gonna slap the Drow across the head
Okay.
once or twice.
Attempting to knock him out.
Yeah. Actually,
well.
it doesn't matter because I get Colossus Slayer, so it's almost certainly gonna knock him out.
All right. Well, wait. Let's see how many times it takes, shall we? Roll your
Alright.
Colossus Slayer. When you beat a
This should beat
6,
the fuck
when
out
you
of
beat a
him.
6, he's KO'd. 2.
Nice.
There we go. You hit him once, and he's like, "Ah, fuck!" And then you hit him. You're like, "Fuck! I should have accounted for the sway of the rope." And then you punch him again in the face, and he gets knocked out.
Alright.
That was not a pleasant thing to look at. Limek,
Welcome back.
That's not the thing.
A lot of orc killing. A lot of it. Like a lot of it. Like
I mean, you saw what we did to thieves in our country back when I was in the Rangers. Just think of what we did to murderers and rapists.
Can we go to sleep?
Yes, I agree with you, Vane.
Go. I will take first watch. For fuck's sake.
Limex is just gonna wipe the blood off onto the ground. He's just gonna wipe it off on the grass.
I'm just gonna cast Presto.
Thank you.
Lilac, just as a personal request, sleep on the opposite side of.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything to you unless like you suddenly revealed that you were like a full-blooded orc, or if you betrayed me, or if you were assisting the orcs, or if you tried to kill me.
Go to sleep.
All right.
Everyone can see that, like, Theo is visibly just like disturbed.
All right,
He's
so
feeling his vibe check.
Lime makes eye contact as he gives you an okay hand.
I actually.
Anyway, night.
Grisha's actually a bit like, even though she's a Goliath and should actually just not be phased with this kind of shit, she actually has to catnap herself just to fall asleep. I know it's something out of the spell works, I'm just saying, using that kind of sleep magic just so she can fall asleep.
I feel so bad. I feel like I need to apologize out of character for that.
Sorry, people are interrupting
I
me.
mean, you're playing your character, I think.
You hope.
I am.
That's Limax purview.
Oh, I can also do that with. Okay.
But I also reserve the right to play my character.
Yeah, it just that
Yes, you do.
that method just doesn't happen to work on these guys.
Unfortunate.
So, by the way, you
I'll
guys
find
can give me
Anything-
shit all you
eventually.
want for decisions I made, but I talked with BG afterward, and it made sense to him when I explained it.
Huh?
I still think it was extreme. I get your reason for it, but I still think it's very extreme.
I think I'm with VG on this one. Anyway, nap, awake.
Yep.
I'll take last watch.
Okay, so Theo first perception check, then Orion.
Okay, I'll have Zelena up with me so she can make one as well if you do not mind.
She can give you advantage, or you can use the owl's perception check.
I will. Either way, it's advantage.
Nah, I'm gonna
I'll take
use the
the 6.
Eagles. Help also to perception. Oh, I didn't roll advantage. I'm dumb. Oh well, I'll just keep the 11. Dog.
What's your dog crying at this?
They're
Doesn't
biting
like
their
how-
own tail.
No, it doesn't like how you
I love-
chop the poor elf man up.
I have no regrets.
Poor elf
I've been-
man
I've-
is one way
I've
to
been-
put it.
I've been waiting to use that scene for years.
So,
You don't understand.
are you rolling advantage or no?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh
19.
boy.
That's good.
All right. So throughout the night, there's not a whole lot that happens. You can see, like, every now and then the Drow, when he wakes up, will, like, mutter something under his breath and, like, try to concentrate really hard, but he's unable to do anything about anything because he's currently tied up in a rope. And eventually he gives up on that and just starts, like, closes his eyes and just starts whispering to himself under his breath in a constant low chatter, low whisper.
Can we like
Does that
make him
happen
shut
on
up?
my shift or him shift?
It's through.
I'll let him talk. Actually, during my shift.
For my
Typically,
shift, I shut him the fuck up with a gag.
he would wake up about 3 hours into Theo's.
Yeah, because Orion would have no way of knowing about fucking the verbal components of spells.
I
would.
can cast spell. I can cast a spell.
He has a spell now, so yes, he would.
So you technically would know about that, so you would know that probably letting him talk would be a bad idea.
As soon as he wakes up and starts muttering, can I?
The fact that he hasn't done anything yet signals to me that he doesn't have a spell that's only verbal, because I also know that most spells don't use just verbal. There's like 5.
There's message.
Yeah. I don't think the message requires a verbal. I think it only requires a somatic.
Well, granted, even if he does message, he can't get that outside the bubble.
Well, he can't get it out like 30 feet or 60 feet or whatever it is. And he'd have to see them.
They'd have to
no,
be inside the
message
bubble.
doesn't have line of sight. Doesn't require line of sight.
You have to know where they are. You don't have to have line of sight, but you have to know where they are. And how would he know where they are if he doesn't have line of sight?
And the magic can't pass outside the bubble anyway, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Well, I know, VG. I said that. I was just trying to correct man on how message works.
And eventually the elf, gagged as he is, stops chanting. Is just kind of hanging there, bored out of his mind. You guys are just basically leaving him for 8 hours while you rest.
During his
So,
shift,
to-
can Limax throw
sorry.
rocks at him?
Wait, no.
If you're taking a
Limax
shift, make a perception
suck.
check.
Awesome. I have wonderful. 10 out of 10. Let's go.
Rolls in that
22.
one. Oh,
22.
All right.
Yeah, during my shift, I throw rocks at him.
You've seen the Drow's behavior before from other captured orcs. they behave in a similar way to this guy does, the way this guy does. Where they will, once captured, they will usually just try and curse you under their breath. In that way, what he's attempting to mutter is a similar mantra.
If he's not already gagged, I'm assuming Theovane already gagged him because he's
Yeah.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah, he's been gagged for 8 hours.
I'm just gonna shove the gag a little bit deeper into his mouth and go back to throwing rocks at him. Sucks to be you,
Eventually,
shitface.
I wake up from my trance and am just not okay.
After
Well, you don't wake up to Limac, you wake up to me, just kind of staring him down.
Anything happen to Ryan?
No. It's quite restless. Or it's quite restful here, despite being so dead.
As unsettling as the silence is, eventually you all awaken the next morning, fully rested.
Spells, wonderful spells.
Uh,
Oh, didn't mean to paint that, sorry.
I'm gonna go untie him from the tree now.
Okay.
Actually, how is he roped up? I'm assuming with his arms at his side.
I was assuming hands behind his back and then legs together.
Oh, okay. In that case, and is he hanging by his arms?
He's hanging by his legs.
Okay.
He's upside down.
Ooh,
Like a
boy.
pinata.
Oh boy.
Man, if he ever gets right back up, like right side up again, the head rush is just gonna be horrible.
Oh well, guess what? I'm tying him from the branch.
Oh man, you let
Do
him live?
you let him down gently or just let the rope go?
Nope. How far is the fall? Is it like 10 feet?
No. No, it's like 5 feet.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
All right. I'm gonna also go down, undo the leg binds, and then I'm gonna.
whoa.
You cut out.
Decided to explode there.
Oh Jesus Christ! I accidentally ripped my headset out. Fucking. God, I hate cords. Anyway, I'm gonna tie him to the by his arm restraints. I'm gonna tie a rope around that, and then. I don't know where the. Nah, I'll tie it around my upper arm, just loosely.
Okay.
And then I'll go when everyone's ready to go.
What's the plan?
Well, we're still headed for what's it called, aren't we?
Okay. Let's go. Grisha, walk behind the prison, please, and make sure.
I got behind them.
Of course.
Grocery take point. I got behind him. I'm gonna pull out the dagger in my other hand. I should say left hand is the left arm is the one the rope's tied around, and the one I'm holding onto the rope too. And then right hand I have the perfect dagger out at all times.
Alright.
And Limac, in front of me, if you will. Harrow as well. And I'll be in front of Grisha.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Interesting layout we have, but
And
I'll
I'm
be
going to
I'll be slightly
use all
behind
my missiles.
Garov in case, you know, we get fucking eaten by some enemies, so I can do my fucking rogue thing.
and I'm marching him as like hard as I can down the river.
Alright, so you guys are traveling to Tiredrein. On foot, it's gonna take you a day.
VG,
2
during
days,
the day, as soon as I wake up, I cast mage armor, and as soon as that runs out, I'll cast it again.
Okay. So you're planning
Just-
on going into exhaustion territory then?
Hmm?
You're planning on going into exhaustion territory?
Yeah, no, you're not marching for 16 hours.
Fair. Which I just want it up all the time is what I'm saying.
So, along the way, the Drow is making it as hard as he can for you guys to move through the forest. And he's going to slow your pace quite a bit.
I'll keep him in check. I'll stab him with the perfect dagger every once in a while if I have to. If he tries to stop in front of me or slow down, I will either push him or I will walk up and then prick him with the dagger.
Joxus would not be proud of you.
What's your passive perception, Orion?
My passive perception is probably 13.
13. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't just do it overtly. He's smart enough to do it subtly. But it takes you a while to realize that through the monotonous walking, eventually he slows down his pace every now and then to the point where it just becomes a crawl and you don't realize it until you do, and you're like, why the fuck are we walking so slow? You pick it back up.
Also, can I just say I put a gag in his mouth?
It's already there.
It's already there.
It's already
He has 3 different gags in his mouth at this point.
Hunter spaced hell out.
You guys are using him as
I didn't add another gag. I just kind of made him use
you
for
guys are using his mouth as a sock drawer.
I didn't know if we'd taken the gag out or anything.
Hell no, I don't want him to talk.
Hey, VG, so I can put a gag in his mouth, right?
VG, since we're in the back of the group's getting getting away from us, I will make him march fast enough to catch up to them.
Alright.
Yeah. We shouldn't be losing much time. They're walking at normal pace, and I will make him walk as fast as need be to catch up with them.
Alrighty. Eventually, after 8 hours of just monotonous travel through the forest, you find yourselves at a small clearing where it looks like you could rest. You also know that Tiredrein is very close. You could push into exhaustion territory and maybe find it before dawn.
No exhaustion.
That's not a good idea, especially since we don't know what we're gonna find.
Exactly. I will spend 10 minutes pulling up a bubble.
I'm gonna tie him by his legs, and there's no tree to tie him to this time?
There's forest all around you. There's plenty of trees.
Okay, yeah, cool.
There's a clearing, so you can tie him to a tree on the edge of the clearing,
and then bubble around that. Yeah. Well. So,
Alright,
I'm gonna pull the gag out very temporarily, and I'm gonna go. Are you ready to talk now?
As I pull up my dialogue box. Ilia
No.
matloiko, meaning your corpses will be fed to the Triders.
I'm gonna throw more rocks at him.
I'm gonna. Does Theo translate?
Yes.
I'm going to physically punch him in the face, not with the dagger.
Okay. So you give him a bloody nose.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take the dagger, and I'm
This poor
going.
guy has so much fucking blood on him. Oh my
Wait.
god.
Do we have any idea what a Drider is, in character?
Yes.
We've seen one.
No, you have seen a Drider.
We don't know if
Yeah,
that's a Drider, but I don't know if I can put together Spider Drider.
No, because you don't know the word for drow in character.
Yeah.
What
So
the?
he just says
may
this
I
weird
ask,
noun, and you're like, what the fuck
Theo-
is a Drider?
Theophane, what's a Drider?
Theovan has no idea.
I didn't even know elves like him existed until I entered this forest. I don't know what the fuck a Drider is.
Actually, I'm gonna take that perfect dagger, and he's losing an ear as well.
Okay, well.
Jeez. Can I make a Constitution saving throw real quick?
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm just
DC 12.
picturing, am I the one picturing fucking rat bag from fucking, General Mordor, just fucking lopping off the ears.
Okay, I'm fine. It's
That's
fine.
fine. He's a little queasy, but he's fine.
I'm going to I'm going to get close to his face, and I'm go. You're gonna learn some fucking respect, whether you like it or not. You understand me, you piece of shit.
Make an
Wait, did you
intimidation
say that into a severed ear? Because that would be funny.
check.
Exactly.
Make an intimidation check.
Can you hear me now, bitch?
16.
Alright. He just kind of shuts up. Grunts in pain and shuts up.
That's what I fucking thought. And I'm gonna put the gag back in his mouth.
I think that might have been a little uncalled for, Orion.
You think that was uncalled for? When Limac was carving up his face, you said nothing. But when he cuts off an ear, this whole thing is ridiculous.
Okay, listen, I didn't. Okay, I was only cutting up his face.
I don't want to hear a damn thing.
8 hours of rest, and then we force him back to marching.
I only skinned him a little bit. That's just a fucking ear.
Like, Theovane is visibly angry and disturbed right now.
His nose is next. I'm getting him to talk.
The skin is the best part of the chicken when you fry it up. Anyway.
Whoa.
Are you implying that I fucking ate the skin? What?
I'm just thinking about KFC. Or KFD.
What is KFC?
KFD.
Kentucky Fried Drow.
I don't think that's legal.
You don't know.
I mean, anything's legal. Okay, cannibalism isn't illegal in the state of Texas.
Oh wait, can I push my cannibalism agenda down? Okay, guys, so about cannibalism.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
It's not illegal in the state of Texas.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
On any more watch list.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Here's why cannibalism is a good thing.
You see, guys, how well... Listen, at some point, we're gonna need to get rid of the bodies. I don't know what cremation is, but like...
We just burn them.
Okay. Let's not end up on any more watch lists that we already are on.
All I'm saying is
We
that
can't get on any more, Hunty.
Anyway, back to...
All we need is to develop necromancy, and then we're good.
I feel
There
like
you go. See, he's on the right side.
Free labor force, and then we won't have to worry about anyone doing
Then they're
shitty
taking
jobs.
our jobs!
So, we don't have to pay them.
But they're taking our jobs!
So.
Anyway.
Why do you sound like my uncle at Thanksgiving?
I mean, there would still be a lot of blue-collar workers that wouldn't have a job anymore because
everybody has that one uncle.
I'm guessing we long rest.
Sure.
Yeah.
That one uncle who non-stops talks about necromancy.
In this, with the same bubble and alarm combination, during the first of your watches, you do notice that there are a couple of blights that wander into the clearing, and they kind of test the bubble out, but they can't get through it. They do set off the alarm spell, and you guys are just kind of, those of you that are awake are just watching the blights through the dome as they like poke and prod at it, unable to see through.
How big are the blights?
They're about human sized, about average height. Either vines, twigs, vines or twigs.
Okay. No tree blights though.
No, nothing that big. Until in the distance, in the distance, you do think after a little while, you're like, that tree definitely moved and is now gone. That's disconcerting.
By the way,
I kind of just slowly nudge Orion. Just go, Orion.
By the way, when we had stopped, I would have stopped the Drow's ear from bleeding. Well, that's where his ear used to be from bleeding.
He's got no ear. At least he's not bleeding out.
I go, Orion, there used to be a tree right there, and it's gone now.
Uh-huh. The hills have eyes.
No, the fucking trees have eyes, you idiot.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Then what's that eye on that hill over there that I see?
And what's that cannibal doing?
Shambling mountain appears.
I'm doing nothing. What do you want?
If a shambling man appears, that's just GG.
They're only
You guys
like
are level 6.
CR6.
What are you talking about?
We
I'm
can just
joking.
run from them. What the fuck? Shambling
I'm
mounds or
joking.
nothing.
I'm joking.
Yeah, they shamble.
With fire.
I'm joking.
Either way.
Anyway.
God damn it, Hunter! They just shamble.
Okay, who about to get slapped?
Either way, you find a
Come
point.
at me, bitch! I love to get slapped.
God
You
damn
find
it.
a point
Alright.
Yikes.
where the blights are no longer harassing you, and you think it'd probably be a safe idea to move out. You wake everybody up, and you prepare to leave the dome.
Same shtick.
Pretty much.
In the morning, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna take the gag out, and I'm gonna go, you ready to talk now? Listen, as soon as you talk, we can work something out. Until then, this is gonna be your life.
Nope. Nothing. At least he's not cursing at you anymore. But he's not
I
gonna
am
talk
just
either.
waiting for the arrow to come flying out of the forest.
Actually,
I mean, that would be a
can I say
mercy for
something
him.
To him in Elvish?
You what?
Can I say something to him in Elvish?
I don't know, probably. Do you as an elf know Elvish?
I think so. Oh
Alright,
shit, it's Dwarvish.
Then you should actually be able to speak Elvish as an elf and talk to him, yes.
Damn it. But
At
anyways,
this
I'm
point,
gonna speak to him
at this
in
point, I
Elvish.
feel like we're just gonna have to have someone teach us all Elvish.
I asked him, why do you look so similar to me? Where did you come from?
In Elvish, he says the fact that you don't know is telling enough to me.
But I wish to know. Perhaps we can broker peace.
He kind of scoffs at you and says, peace was never an option. Not after what your people did.
Did you seriously just have to meme that?
What our
Well,
people did. As far as I know,
War.
I have not heard word
War
of your
never
people.
changes.
God damn it! I'm
Shut
gonna.
the fuck up, Dougie!
Wait, shit, I did.
You'll tell Ducky to shut the fuck up for saying war never changes, but you won't tell VG to shut up when he says fucking peace was never an option?
That's
don't
not a
I
meme,
didn't
though.
recognize it at first.
Look, I used that
I
unironically.
forgot that I wasn't muted. I forgot.
That was a really good
muted.
unironic use of it.
Yeah, it was. I can admit it.
Yeah, second life.
Anyways. Okay. The elves came from the Fae, right?
Elves have Fey ancestry, yeah. All elves do.
Actually, yeah, I'm just done. I'm gonna think on that for a while.
I think I prefer that Drax was not in this party at this time because
Y'all are
holy
doing
shit.
some shady shit.
Yeah, he'd basically just be like, okay, so first things first,
Not
I'm
only
gonna
are you
divine
doing-
smite slap one of you,
Not
and
only are
then
you
another
doing
one.
shady shit to the Drow, but you're doing
Wait,
shady
do
shit
I
to
have
yourselves.
Do I have to change my alignment because of that?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. That's
You
what
know, no.
Blymac did. Blymac is a shadow in the dark, and basically is just the D&D equivalent of Batman. So
Like, no, like Ducky, I'm not like mad at you or anything. You played your character well. That was good. It's just that Theobane, as he is.
Oh no, I know that that was a
He's
very
failing
disturbing
his
thing.
vibe check right now.
I know that was a very disturbing thing. That was the point of it.
As well as Orion. What the fuck, brother?
I'm glad that people were disturbed.
I took a
Bruce
page
is
from my
honestly
drill
just
sergeant's book.
confused at what to think right now.
Grisha's
D&D
rethinking
Batman,
life.
I'm racist.
VG, fucking Theo is just out of here at this point.
Anyway, enough talk. Time to march. Means
Yep.
you too, and I'm gonna point
Off we
the
go.
perfect dagger at
alrighty. So,
The men go marching to
so you
the
march and
sea.
march through the forest, and eventually, actually, you find a trail that you can follow. That Garav looks at it and says, "All right, I know where we are now." And he takes you on this trail, and eventually, as you start getting close, he says, "I think it's best that we leave the trail and go through the forest. We don't know what's going to be in Tiredrein from here."
Good idea.
That sounds like a good idea.
So you step off the path
The
and
rest of the
go
voice
through
is
the
always a good
forest
idea.
itself, and when you get close, he says, "Hold on a second," and he kind of stealths off into the woods by himself for about 5 minutes. Comes back and says, "All right, I found a way through. I see the city, or I see the settlement walls, but yeah, you guys are going to want to take a look at this.
All right.
I guess
Well,
we're gonna go look at it.
Be very, very quiet."
Be very,
can we
very
super?
quiet.
Can we super gag the elf real quick?
I assumed you already did.
Like, I mean, just at this point, let's just fucking cut out his tongue. I mean, goddamn.
Yes, please.
Well, no, neither the
No!
fog.
So
Oh, I know what's next. Don't worry.
Garav leads
I
you
know
to
it.
Yeah, you're gonna turn him into fucking Voldemort.
Garav leads you to the edge of the clearing. Where you can see that against, and this is by the way, you are getting closer and closer to the mountains as you're walking toward Tiredrein, and this is kind of built at the base of one such mountain. Is a wall, a structure built out of stone with a gate at its center, on top of which stand several Drow patrolmen, which I will show to you now.
Oh shit! I was busy looking at where we were. Damn it!
Beyond that, you can't see much of anything. The walls are about 10 feet high, so they're not super tall. They are made of stone.
Uh,
And you can just see Drow patrolling back and forth along the top of it. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just put you guys on the edge of the map so that you're here at the very least.
oh, can I real quick roll for the wand of binding twice?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope, you missed your trigger. The stack is already resolved. Oh shit, wrong game, sorry.
3, 4, 5. I think that's it. Kinect's not here yet. And then you have your little buddy. I have to grab. I'm just gonna grab
That's
one of these
4.
guys.
That's 5, 6, 7 charges. I'm at full.
I'm just gonna assume I have full charges on my fucking saber at this point.
And you haven't used it for 2 days, so yeah. Okay.
Okay, with this shit. Holy
Alright.
shit! The wand of binding has better DC than me. I'm using it.
Garav would also explain, this is not... This is like the edge of Tiredrein. This is more like a watch post on the borders of the garrison. They have several more like this spread out along the base of the mountains to basically
It's probably
keep an eye on
safe to
things.
assume that most, if not all of them, are over Randon. Fuck. I'm gonna look at the Drow, and I'm gonna go Theo translate. How many are like this?
He's super gagged, dude, and I am not ungagging him.
Aw, we are close.
I refuse. Sorry.
Actually. Is the city taken over? I'm gonna look
Shit,
at
taken or taken?
I say tooken, but you should probably translate the taken and then give me a look.
I do so.
Alright, cool.
You gave him a look.
And he
The
translates
Drow does not do anything. The Drow is sitting straight ahead, just staring at the gate.
I believe what we should do now is head back a little up heavily.
I say we tie him to a tree and take on the fort. We can do it.
I don't know.
How big is this thing? And I'm gonna look at Garav.
The wall is only part of it. Behind there is a tunnel. Leads into the mountain a ways where we store things and quarter up.
How about I scout it out real quick?
With?
Grisha, I believe you cast the spell invisibility, can't you?
That's not a good idea.
Just roll with me for a quick second.
If they have any way to detect you, and the
Not
gate's
if I'm
closed,
far above them.
it's a tunnel.
It's a tunnel. What are you talking about? What?
There's a tunnel at the back of behind the wall, is what Garav would tell you. That's the main body of this particular fortification, is a tunnel system dug into the side of the wall. The wall is there to protect against assault, but the main body of like where things are stored and where people sleep is
Also,
inside.
can I point something out?
Mm-hmm.
The walls are oriented as if they're defending against an attack coming from back where we came from, which from the world map, which we don't have visual on because no, it's not on the map right now.
Well, that's just the side the entrance is facing.
This is just the map that I found.
It's also worth noting, Hunter, that it's protecting a city, so there's fortifications on the other side of that city, probably facing towards the border, and it's not impossible to flank around an objective, especially when there's only one entrance.
But there's
and that
also the
entrance
fact that there's also a natural wall that would protect from flanking pretty damn heavily.
You think that's going to stop orcs? That didn't stop the guy with elephants that attacked Rome.
Like the orcs, that would probably have to try and go around via the ocean, and well, that is possible.
Again, Hunter, it's just the way it's facing. There's only one entrance, and it's a cave system, so it doesn't.
I'm sorry. It's my own inner medieval nerd. I'm sorry.
The map is
fucking
right.
nerd. Anyways,
but it is correct.
We could take these three silently. Well, at least
the problem is they might raise the alarm before we can stop them all.
Not necessary.
Also, we only see 3. There might be more.
That's what I'm saying. I scout above real quick and see if there are any more, at least on the outside looking out.
You want to do that now, or do you want to turn the bird invisible and then do it?
What?
That was your plan, right? To turn the bird invisible and then fly
Oh,
over
I
and see.
was planning on Grisha turning me casting fly on myself and turning me invisible, but that's a much better strategy. Thank you.
Hey, you have a familiar.
I was gonna say.
The familiar also can't get in because the gate is closed.
I could probably get it in there and scout for us.
Also,
it's just
but the gate is closed.
From what I imagine, hold on, Matt, for a second. VG. There's not just like an immediate tunnel through the gate. There is like a little bit of a garrison, then tunnel.
You'd have to fucking look at the wall to find it.
I'll ask that question to Garav.
Oh. Well, what he would tell you is that they don't normally build structures unless they have to. The wall is that one exception to that rule. Like, they had to build the wall to defend themselves. Everything else is like they lived behind the. They lived like by tunneling into the land and making that into a fortification of its own, rather than building things out of the nature around them.
Would having a bird's eye view give us any extra visual into the place, or would it just be immediate tunnel from past this wall?
It would give you. There's a little bit behind the wall before the tunnel starts, so yes, it would give you a view of about half of the place before you'd have to go inside the tunnels to figure out what else is there.
I have another idea if you guys are up for just taking this extremely slow. if that's okay with y'all.
Oh, what's the plan?
I could transform Zelena into perhaps a spider with a similar, like, just color to the probably the wall of the cave, and then I can just have it. It's small enough, and it can stick to ceiling, so I can just have it crawl through, and I can see through its eyes. And even if it gets past the point where I can do that, it can still telepathically communicate. It can tell me what it sees. I can essentially scout out this entire place, but it will take a while. It's better to go in there with a lot more information than what we have right now.
Good plan.
I don't know. That is honestly. But yeah.
I think the event's probably the best bet.
Okay, I'll assume we're all in agreement. We must back off, though. It takes time for me to transform.
To back off a bit.
So, yeah. Someone should keep a lookout to see if the scouts move at all to scout out the forest as well. Just to keep us safe. Does that sound like a good idea?
I'm gonna look at everyone else.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Orion, I believe you're the best in these kind of situations for looking out and, well, just understanding sort of a scout's mindset. So perhaps you can take a look out. As well as...
I'm gonna summon my small eagle friend.
Be careful, because it's the only live animal currently. It will still stand up.
It'll still help me keep watch. I'm gonna nod to it, and then he'll find a stealthy spot in a branch to keep watch as well, from a different angle.
Okay.
And also Garov, since he knows the area. Good for keeping watch. And I will slowly turn Zelena into a spider.
Okay. For purposes of this, bro, find familiar in chat so I can read something real quick.
Okay.
On the bright side, out of character, that just means that on the bright side, out of character, because it's a spider, Drow ain't gonna mess with it.
That is a plus.
Like, they wouldn't harm a spider if their lives depended on it.
It is an hour. Okay. All right. So you guys are basically sitting put.
We don't know that, but yes, that is good.
So, while Theo is casting a spell, Orion, you get a telepathic like, "Hey, heads up" from your eagle.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as several Drow emerge from the woods and go up to the front of the gate, which opens for them. One of them, very plainly, is wearing a blood red colored cloak, like a cape almost, and he is flanked by 4 of the others as they walk through. And then the gate shuts behind them.
Did I see what was used to open the gates?
No, not from here.
Did my eagle see?
No, he's perched in a branch. He's not looking above. They open from the inside for sure.
That's good.
All right. After a short time, Theo, you finish your spell, and Zelena the owl becomes Zelena the spider.
All right. And we will move back, and I'll just have it start crawling towards it.
I thought you were going to say, like, move back and then huck it over the wall.
Technically, I could. Yeah.
Chuck it over the wall. That would be funny. Alright, so for the purposes of
this will probably take a while. Should we bubble first?
No, you don't need to bubble. I just need Zelena's character token. There you go. So you should be able to move that around, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, you move it around and I'll reveal shit as we go.
So let's just get over this wall.
Okay.
Over here.
As you
Not
go
as
over the wall.
close to that fucking drow, though.
So, getting a vantage point from the wall, you can see that beyond there is a courtyard. Several structures have been made in an odd architecture you've never seen before. And then you can also see there are two tunnel entrances toward the back of this courtyard, which is what Gaurav explained to you before.
Okay.
There's tunnels into this mountain. You can see that there are these buildings are kind of clustered together, and they're made out of the dead. They're constructed out of the same dead wood that's been surrounding you in the forest pretty much this whole time. It also looks like they've had these are standing structures, so they've definitely been here for quite a while. This is not a temporary setup. This is meant to be permanent.
Do the structures have doors and are they closed?
Yes, the structures do have doors. And they are closed.
Does it look like there's any way for him, for Zelena to go under?
You're a spider, so I'd guess so.
Yes. So she'll just take a peek into these and see what.
Okay. Where am I going? This one. Why did you not select? Oh, that's why. Okay. So one by one, you can peek into each of these tents, and you see there are several elves either doing menial things around the camp, sharpening blades, stacking sacks of you don't know what. Some of them are in trance.
So I'll whisper to whoever's next to me. It's still in trance. I will say, besides including the 3 on the wall, are 9. That's not even going to the tunnel.
I'm gonna nod.
Selena will keep crawling along.
Out of curiosity, is there anything like these cage-looking things?
And which ones?
I'm just gonna say those are like crates on the ground. Those aren't actually cages.
Okay. Can I pull out a trance real quick and ask Gaurav which cave would be better to go in? The one on the left or the one?
They both lead to the same place. It's a circular tunnel. This one there.
Just
this one
has Zelena. Start to go in.
Okay. First chamber. Several more elf drow guards doing their thing inside this tunnel. You can see that one of them has a sort of altar set up with a spider motif and is praying at it, kind of like a personal effigy. The other 3 are kind of milling about, playing dice.
I describe this to my companions, and I keep Zelena moving.
In the next chamber, you find the red-cloaked individual with 3 of his guards, currently discussing something in hushed voices. You need to get closer in order to hear what they're saying.
Sure, I shall do that.
Okay. Do you speak Undercommon?
Can I, if I cast Comprehend Languages on myself?
Does it have a range of self?
I believe so. I will quickly check.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Because remember, I did that with Virgil in the other game.
So you could bamf out of Zelena real quick, cast it, and then bamf back in. It should work.
Ritual cast it.
If you ritual cast, it's going to take 10 minutes.
I don't have it prepared, so never mind.
So
Can I memorize what they're saying, and then?
No, it's all gibberish to you.
Okay,
Yeah, you'd have to.
that's fine.
Yeah. In order to mimic something, I believe there's a feat for that. Or you need to be a
Yeah,
Kenku, which are not available.
I think it's I think the feat is impressionist or something like that.
Yeah, or actor, one of the two. I don't remember.
there's
Oh yeah, I
also
think it's
like
actor.
that one thing where just you are just so intelligent you remember everything.
Keen mind, I believe.
Yeah.
Sure. So they're currently
That
That
discussing
one also lets you
something
know
by
what time it is all
themselves.
the time.
Well,
Meanwhile, try and take the time to cast it.
I mean, I guess I can, and I'll pop out as a 10 minutes. Go back in.
Okay. So with comprehend languages, you hear like bits and pieces of the conversation. Basically, they're discussing troop movements. They're saying like plans are underway. We lost one group of scouts to something. We need to go check that out. Um,
I
but other
repeat
than that,
everything I'm hearing to the party.
other than that,
Yes.
the blight is progressing nicely, and we should be able to reach the capital in about a month's time. Especially with the second tree.
Shit! Fuck! Okay. Is that about all I can glean from it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I'll keep on moving.
Next chamber has 4 more guards.
It's a fucking... Keep going.
Final chamber has a wall. Really, it's more like a makeshift cage that's built out of wood. I just threw that on there because I couldn't find a good wooden fence. But behind it are 3 individuals that look to be wood elven, who are tied up, bound, gagged, and unconscious behind the cage.
I tell this to the party, and then is
Wait,
Zelena...
who is specifically behind the cage? In the cage?
What else?
3 random wood elves.
Sorry, I'm zoning out.
Is Zelena close enough to me for me to poof her?
What's the range on the poof? 100 feet?
30 feet, I believe.
Nope. I will get her closer.
Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you. Nope, that's not it. You can cause an
So after that,
No, it's 30 feet. Oh,
Uh,
cause it to reappear within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, so you can poof it back to you within 30 feet, but you can't, like, within any distance. But then, apart from that,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
okay.
And then I'll get out of trance, and I'll say, "Let's get back."
Oh, no, there's no range on dismissing it. But then when you you make it reappear,
When
you can make
when
it
you summon
reappear.
it, it has to be within 30 feet. But
Yeah.
other than that, you can
Oh,
poof
okay,
it
But you
back.
can
I
poof
can
it from anywhere.
So yeah, I just poof it from here and just remove the token.
Yep.
I'll get back, and I'll be like, 1, lots of elves, as you've heard. 3 wood elves in a cage, and whenever you enter the left-hand cave, that's the first room. But beyond that room, is a room of 4 guards. For I guess darkened elves.
Sure, we'll call them that. It's better than calling them black elves.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was like, we've already appeared on so many lists today.
It would have been funny, but no, it's not.
We already have one fantasy racist character.
So,
That's not something to be proud of.
so we take the group beyond the wall, or we take the wall, then we take the group beyond the wall, then North Tunnel.
How we do this all steadily is my question.
I don't think we can do it.
If we cause
There you
any
go,
kind of
guys.
ruckus on the wall, that'll cause the other 6 in the various structures to come out. And if they raise the alarm, that raises all the rest of them, including the highly important. So that'd be.
We'll have to be quick. The only other option we have is to let our prisoner here up to the gate so they can open it and we can rush through. Did your familiar find out how they open the gate?
No, I didn't see it. There hasn't been anyone coming in. Can I reproof Zelena? And
Yeah, it's just a door. It's just very big and heavy and opens from the inside. So they have it barred from the inside, and then they just lift the bar and move it.
Okay.
It's not super sophisticated.
So we either have to break the bar or...
It's like as primitive as it is, it's still like a 7-foot tall, 2-foot thick oak door with an even thicker beam behind it. So it's going to be very hard to break unless you're a siege creature.
I can make someone as big as a siege creature.
You can cast enlarge on them, which is not the same thing.
Giant Goliath.
I was thinking Garov, but that also work.
What the fuck is Garfield on?
You're fucking cut, John.
I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to take them all. We can't trust our Drow friend over here to open the gates for us. I'm gonna... Can I make a makeshift grappling hook?
Out of what?
Out of rope and... oh boy.
You say arrow, man, I'm going to hurt you.
I wasn't going to.
That's it. As much as that works in television, it's not gonna work here.
Dude, what if I just shoot it so hard it sinks like 6 feet deep into the earth? Easy.
Because arrows can't. Oh,
Yes.
wait.
Siege breaker on the fucking earth.
Ah, yes. Fucking Orion with such a bullshit powerful bow, he can just fucking.
Dude, with how I've been hitting people, you would think, wouldn't you? But anyway,
I have a suggestion.
does anyone have a javelin?
We have a spear.
That don't work the same.
I
I
have an
could
idea.
maybe try to draw some of them away.
That
I mean,
was
even
my-
if they're not gonna get drawn away, unless we cause a ruckus out in the forest that causes them to open the gate from the inside and come out. That's our only
I can-
chance. But that's
I can
bad
make it
because the
seem like a
archers.
loud clap of thunder.
That's...
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Well, all they have to do is just open the gates. If they open the gates, then we take them.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. One, I think a loud enough noise like that will cause all of them to now be on guard. Right now, only maybe a few of them are on guard right now. But if everyone gets on guard, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 elves that we have to deal with.
The issue is we need to get over the wall to open the gate.
Is our focus right now on freeing the prisoners or just killing them all?
Prisoners.
Hmm. You and I are very different.
Poisoners.
Then
Limac, I believe, you and Garov as well. Your opinions?
the president's unconscious. They can't do anything for us.
Garov
Yeah,
looks.
I
Look, Garov looks
vote,
you dead in the face and just says, "I'm going to kill every last one of them."
Yes, I also vote that we kill him.
Okay.
His
then
teeth.
we need-
His teeth are also a little bit longer than they were before.
Oh, he could do that.
Limac
Okay,
gives him a
He's
Limac
pissed.
gives him a pat on the shoulder.
Let's
Alright,
do
so,
this a little systematically.
It
So
seems that we voted to kill people.
yes, but we're going to do this smartly. Okay, we're not going to barge in, and we're not going to create a lot of noise. All right.
Got it. Is there any tree I can jump to the wall from?
What we
A
should do
tree.
is
What the what? The what?
To jump to the wall from.
Okay,
Oh,
Assassin's Creed.
Technically yes, but it's up on a hill. Like it's up a cliff, like over here.
if it's like
So
Is
around
there a way to loop
here,
around
maybe,
onto the cliff?
like get
No,
down.
this is like you'd have to go miles and miles out of your way to do that.
Also, a question we haven't answered. What do we do about him when all this is happening?
At this,
Oh, I was gonna knock him out, tie him to a tree, or kill him, whichever you prefer.
I
at
vote we
this
stab him.
point, be more hindrance than help. As much as I don't like to say it, I think we should just end it.
If he's not going to talk, then we might as well kill him.
And
And
If
if
you-
did you say that there was someone that looked fancy in there, Theo?
You all saw the fancy guy.
We all
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that.
He might actually. That one might actually be able to give him more information.
Even if he's able to
Yes.
get more information, he's also most dangerous to keep around.
Correct.
I would just like to point out these are Drow. Do I need to point out how like I know there's probably not the same culture. I just find it funny how there's so many Drow out here with weapons.
Yeah, as and metagaming wise, I'm very scared right now. But like thinking in the mind of our characters, we should. Yeah, we're okay.
Oh, out of character, I'm just saying that as a bit of a joke because in Drow culture,
Matriarchy,
they wouldn't even be allowed to hold fucking weapons.
Yeah,
They
if these
would.
guys are the lower class ones, then imagine what the upper class ones are like.
Exactly. That's why I'm scared out of character. But in character, I'm also scared.
There's also the
No Drow are
possibility-
allowed to be warriors and all that. It's just they hold lower station.
There's also the possibility that that hierarchy means little
No.
when it comes to their particular situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out
But
Perfect
anyway.
Dagger and I'm gonna go, last chance, friend.
Wait,
The
pull
city
us.
takes-
Let's pull back first. Let's pull back out of. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's pull back
then-
because he could just scream. Now that we're near that.
He is triple gagged.
He's gagged.
He's deep throating several pairs of socks.
I'm
right
not gonna
No.
ask him
What
a
if we
question that
just
requires a verbal response.
what
I'm
if we
asking
just
yes or no.
Oh, okay.
lift those gags a little bit further
Okay,
just
he's
so
asking
choking.
yes or no.
now. Just let him suffocate.
Just let him suffocate.
At that point, I would
That's
just cut his throat. It was no.
Just.
I wanna-
just-
Yes or no? Is the city taken over?
Can't say anything. He's just looking at you.
Oh,
It's
it's,
yes or no?
it's a yes or no question. He can nod or shake his head.
Just not.
Well, he can't understand me until someone translates.
I translate.
Translate what? His muffled silence?
No, I translate what.
Oh, what Orion says?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a yes or no question, BG. If you
No,
nod, shake head, that's the thing.
He's not going to give you shit.
All right. If you don't mind, let's take this over here, and I'm just gonna look away over here. Yay! It's just nice and pretty. Not really, but.
Theo Vane going to his happy place.
Just think of the bunnies, Lenny. Just think of the bunnies.
I'm just gonna give it. I'm just gonna give him a real quick
Bunnies.
stab straight to the throat.
Okay, so 1 point of damage later. That really hurt him.
Well, Colossus Slayer plus Dex bonus.
Yeah, roll that then. Because he need to do 13 damage in one shot to kill him.
Alright, so what you're saying is I need to roll max on the Colossus Slayer.
Pretty much.
Can I help
Dang
by
it!
also stabbing him?
Nah, that's not enough to kill him. It hurt a lot. And
So
you can
right
hear
now,
like
I'm
just
just
you
hearing
can hear like
gonna rip it up.
muffled. You can hear like muffled choking noises from the kid.
I'm then gonna just rip the
Gagging
dagger
and
out the side of his throat.
All right. So that
And
what's
then-
your dex mod again? 4?
4.
Okay, so that
You're
one
big-
with 1 additional point of damage, you just nick him and he dies. You're like,
Wow.
oops, I missed the carotid, and then you just move it slightly to the left in his neck.
Oops,
I'm
my
gonna-
bad.
thought you guys were good at this.
Just
I'm good at
Ronan.
the dagger shit.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
like I'm
Lilac-
just imagining
Lilac
his
will
blood
also
is
stab him
just
for
fountaining
good
out from his
measure.
neck, and I imagine something gets to like Theovane's foot.
Let's not imagine that and say we didn't.
No, we're doing this now. Theovane, you have blood on your foot.
VG, please. I walked away.
What? No, you said you walked away. You're fine.
Okay.
All right,
you said you
Orion
turned
did kill him.
away. You said you looked away.
No, he walked away.
Aw.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
specifically said that.
I took him out back. All right, no one got in the splash zone.
It's
Oh, he
fine.
got old. You old yelled and letting him. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
Poor Yeller.
Man,
I'm gonna take my fucking rope back. Thank you very much, or whoever's rope it is.
The most ornery drow
My
in the
rope.
east.
I'm gonna toss it back to you.
So now I suggest what we do is we kind of go here. Oh wait, I'm in ruler mode. Hold on. Hop over here as quietly as we can. Sneak around the back of these structures where there are no doors, because I believe the doors are around here.
That's a mountain. You can't get around that, unfortunately.
What?
not with that attitude.
I'm talking about this little.
It would be. I know it would be a poor. It would be a poor choice if you could just climb over the wall from the mountain. It would be a poorly defensible position.
You talking about
This-
the hill over here?
You're gonna have to go through the wall or through the earth.
There's like a hill here.
It's
that you
it's a
come up?
cliff.
It's a cliffside. Yeah.
Oh.
I literally asked that question earlier.
Fuck, dog.
I
I
probably
could
get that.
literally just go over it without causing much alarm and try to get them out myself.
You could but fly.
I could. I really can.
Well, I have.
I think-
thoughts.
We're gonna have to move you along.
Alright, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if I can get multiple? I can get multiple over there. Hold on.
If we can get you up there, how many do you think you take out with that bow of yours before things start getting loud?
Before things start getting loud, maybe 2 or 3.
Because there's 3 on the wall. If we can get them out of the picture quietly enough.
They're gonna see. That's just how it's gonna be.
The others are all in those buildings, yes? So if we just take those out quickly enough, they may not notice.
Rotating schedules, they can, move. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I have another meticulous suggestion if you're up for it. But this would require a lot of magic on my part.
Mm-hmm.
What I can do, and what Grisha can do, is we can have a sort of extraction party. And I will send either myself or someone else and cast fly on them. Grisha will then cast invisibility. We get them over the wall, cancel both, and reapply the same to another person and get them over. We can have at least 2 in there. Then those 2 would probably have to be sneaky and good at picking locks. I wonder who that could be.
Lilac slowly raises his hand.
There's no lock on the gate. It's just a wooden bar. I think Simpleton could use it.
Was there a lock on this?
On that gate, yes, there are locks.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking. And
But they're
then
unconscious and they can't help us. We'd have to see
Does this plan mean I'm finally gonna get to kill someone without Theovane complaining?
No.
Damn.
See,
Oh man.
Alright.
Okay, theoretically, if the need arose, and like I needed to, could I?
yes, you could kill.
Did somebody say
Wonderful.
Rose?
I said arose, yes.
But you are not allowed to cause that situation.
I know.
I'm okay.
I also know
won't
that
cause it-
Brianna can.
I have a
can
feeling
totally
this
do
is a
ticks
bad
on his ass.
idea.
Okay, this is
Cole?
a
This is
mission.
why
I'm
I'm
not
I
gonna
putting
wasn't
it out
I'm,
even
there.
done explaining my plan until else
I'm
I
not-
took up with their own.
I'm not gonna compromise a job just cause I have a little bit of bloodlust.
I'm uncomfortable again.
I'm going to say, Orion, my thoughts were, if you take out those 3 first, it can buy us enough time to get in there and then start working on everything proper. Because
If
right
I can
now, our
take
biggest...
out
I can
one,
probably
I need
take
to get
out
to the
one.
cliff side, which would require fly and invisibility, which is 2 spells I don't want being used. I then, if I'm lucky enough, take out those 3 without anyone raising an alarm. I then have to scale down and then over to the gate without getting caught, and then open that up.
I think I can take out one of them from here.
It's just too many ifs, guys. We gotta go in.
I know, but if we can...
If we just go in, Orion, we have 20 enemies to deal with. If we try and take as many as we can before the alarm's raised...
20 enemies in a bottleneck, and the alarm's gonna get raised. I don't think you understand. Trying to pussyfoot around it.
I do understand, Orion. Quit patronizing me.
Both of you, calm down. Understand me? We cannot do anything if we are not going into this with a clear mind. For now, Orion, be silent. Grisha, speak your piece. And then we will let Orion speak. Understood?
Hurry the fuck
Go.
up.
That's how democracy works. Do.
If we can take out just some of the numbers first, it can reduce the threat that they pose. Also, from what you said earlier, Theo, some of them in that building are still in their trances. Well, are still aware of their surroundings. They still have to come out of that, which will buy us some, which takes a bit of time. So we take those 3 out on the wall, fire having Orion up there, because admittedly, Orion, your bow, it's devastating. I've seen boulders be less effective. Now, the thing is, if we can try and thin the numbers out before the alarm is raised, it makes our job easier. Because the alarm has to be, because they're not just going to hear what's in there. The alarm has to be raised.
I think I can collapse one of the tunnels, which will close
We
off.
we can only kill 3 before the alarm's raised, because we have to get into the gate. And whoever's
Correct.
designed to go to the gate. And we can do that from out here. The issue is getting the gate open. And I'm afraid of whatever we do, trying to not get the gate open first. If we don't get the gate open first, there's a very good possibility that we won't get in at all.
What if I just described this
Accuracy, is this
fucking
just
disguise myself like a dark elf? What if I just did that?
Well,
Sorry,
yeah, that's a
guys.
cliff, so you'd have to climb over
Wait,
the
No,
cliff.
it looks like there's
Yeah.
almost like a path here, like a little
No,
gap here.
Yeah, there is, on top of the cliff.
On top of the cliff that is too high
that's
for
a
you
cliff.
to climb without being
I'm
noticed.
sorry, just the angle that looks weird.
Yeah,
Apologies.
this
Dusty
brown
had a
lip
good
here is a
idea,
cliff.
guys.
Hey DM, what if I took off my hat and
The
turn
gate
myself
open is
to a
first
drow real
priority.
quick?
You could tip your hat and turn it into it. You can't have the hat be off and a drow at the same time.
Well, yeah, I know.
But you could do that, yeah.
I was still disguised as the elf, so I gotta take it off and put it back on.
Yep.
To like reset the spell.
No, you can just dispel the spell. As far as I remember. Yeah, it just allows you to cast it at will, so it's the same as holding concentration on it.
EG, is there like a visible alarm, something like the bell or something? Because otherwise they just have to shout, yeah? Or message?
Sorry, what was the question?
Is there like a visible alarm system on the wall?
The 3 dudes that are patrolling it currently are the visible alarm
So if we take those 3 out, that buys us time.
There could be magical alarms as well, by the way.
If you do it quick enough, and within a few seconds of each death, provided all 3 die, then you reckon that will buy you enough time as long as you don't do it loudly. If all 3 of them die at the same time, everyone else is inside a building. They're not going to notice. None of them are going outside.
Do you start to see the issue?
All things consider, if we fuck up a little bit, I can just given that I now look like a drow, I could pretend that I captured you guys or something.
That's
I still think trying to be quiet's our best bet first.
If we try to be quiet about this, we're not going to get that gate open.
What if we just do the fly and thing and have someone lift the gate open while The other 3 take care of the guards at the same time.
Also, with the fly invisibility plan, couldn't we just send Orion up and just have him fly above all of their heads and just and three?
What I'm thinking is that
I'll open the gate first, and then I'll try to go for them. The issue is that I don't do good against targets that aren't as injured. Against the very healthy person, they usually can take 1 or 2 arrows before dropping.
How many can you fire at once?
2 maximum.
What God said.
I could also disguise myself as a dark elf if need be.
I don't think that'll be necessary. If you can make me invisible, I can get the gate open, and then we can try to take out the gate stealthily, but it ain't gonna happen.
Who all has ranged attacks
I do.
that are silent?
Garov does. He has a light crossbow somehow.
I have a spear I can throw.
He's got 18 crossbow bolts.
Are you guaranteed that you could probably take 1 out in 1 hit?
I don't think anybody is.
I can. I'm at least 70% sure.
But can you do it silently?
Yes.
Can
I pull out the rod of subtle spell.
I have a question, VG. How loud is Ice Knife?
It's an explosion, so it would be pretty loud.
It's an explosion of ice.
Yeah.
At the end.
It would be like the same amount of noise as the shattering of glass.
Have you ever dropped like ice cubes on your floor and then heard that? Imagine that, but bigger and louder.
So not very loud at all. Okay.
Well, clattering.
What? Have you not dropped ice on your
I
floor?
have. It's not that loud, Matt.
But then
It's
multiply.
loud.
Especially when it breaks, dude. That shit can get like loud.
The
It's
video
loud enough to alert people 20 feet away or 15 feet away.
If I throw the spear, does it do the D8 or the D6?
You would do the D6 because you have to throw it with 1 hand. You can't throw a spear with 2 hands. It doesn't work that way.
I know some people would like to have a word with you.
That's stupid. Proper
I know
spear
you
throwing
are-
You
technique.
just throw it like a baseball bat. You hold
No,
2 hands and then you.
you can't tomahawk the spear. It has if you tomahawk the spear, it has a range of 5 and it won't hit. It won't even reach up to the wall.
Limac,
I mean, I have a battle axe I can throw. If I want to
Limac,
tomahawk
if
a
I
bitch.
get you
It doesn't have a range on it, though.
next to one, can you effectively take it out silently?
Yeah, if you can get me up to one, I
Limac,
can.
if I can get you next to one, can you take it out silently?
Fucking probably, yeah.
Garov can
Okay.
tease one.
Garav, Grisha, and Matt focus on another one, and I can focus on one. Is that a plan?
Yeah, sounds like it.
And then because I will get Limac on the wall, and if Limac gets on the wall, we all kill our targets, and then Limac can scale down and get the gate open.
It
does
just
like that.
might work if we're lucky.
If we're lucky, which I'm going to do a quick prayer to my God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The prayer to the
I
god
love-
of what? Imodium?
No, I'm going to pray to the random number gods.
Oh,
I'm
the
going to
RNGesus.
pray to RN Jesus.
Yes, the most powerful of all gods. It supersedes even me, the DM.
RN Jesus, please help us. All right.
So, I guess
So,
we're gonna-
Okay, so
all right. So
let's do this one by one. So, 4 of us,
Grisha and me
3 of
will
us are
cast
targeting one.
invisibility.
2 of you are targeting one, and Matt's targeting one. So,
No. I'm gonna follow up on whatever Garov does,
okay,
Yeah, so
and
was saying
I
Garav-
suggest that Limac take one on his own.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm saying, like, Limac take... Here, I'll do this. Limac taking this one. I'm taking this one. Garav, Hunter, and... Garav, Orion, and Grisha taking this one.
Grisha should probably take the one with you just in case.
Okay.
Because if I follow up, the thing's fucking dead.
Okay, so then that is Grav and Orion here, me and Grisha here, and Limac here. First, Grisha cast in. I will cast Fly on Limac. Grisha follow up cast Invisibility, and Limac, I need you to float up to here.
Yeah. Like smattering of
And-
snow
and-
on.
I
And
don't
on
have
once
a
the
Limac.
deed is
laptop, guys.
oh oof.
Yeah, I can see what you're
What?
doing.
And
So
once the
they're
deed
gonna
is
fly you up
done,
on
just
top of the
look.
wall and have you stab shit.
And once you're done, make sure you open the gate first thing.
Okay. That everyone's in agreement with this.
No, but I'm gonna go along with it.
All right,
Well, voice your concern now.
you already did. Several
Okay.
times.
You already did.
I
Did we just
already
not
did, and I've
listen?
already been outvoted.
All right, so
I'm sorry. It
actions.
seems like a logical idea.
Action-wise, you are flying Limac to the top of the wall first, invisible, correct?
She's technically flying herself because that's how the spell works.
Can you cast on more than one
Sorry.
person at third level, or does it have to be a higher level to split the cost?
Only casting it on a Limac.
And I'm only casting invisibility on Limac.
Okay.
Because we only need to have it on one person, because we're all just gonna be moving at once.
Gotcha. Okay, so Limac.
Do you
And
want
then
it
as
up
soon
here?
as they attack anyway, the spell's done for.
Okay. And I will cast a third level catapult with one of my small discs at this fellow over here.
And as he does it, I'm gonna throw the spear.
Wait, I thought you were on. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're with me. Okay. Sorry.
I'm assuming
Graf
we
is
have
going to
advantage
go-
because we're all hidden.
Yes, you will all have advantage on this attack.
And then I'm following up Garav, so.
Well, we'll say this. How about you make stealth checks?
Oh boy.
Oh no, I don't like that.
First of all.
I'm far enough away.
If
Can I
that's
just
the
stay
case,
where
can
I am?
I retcon something, please? Because I didn't know your guy was making stealth checks.
Of course I'm going to have to make stealth checks. What do you need to retcon?
The level of spell slot I'm using for visibility.
If you want to, yeah, if you want to, okay.
Because I need to put. I'm wearing.
What I'm
medium
going to
armor.
do is I'm going to have you do a group stealth check and then average it.
Oh, am I doing a stealth check too?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still gonna change something as well.
26.
Can we? Is it with advantage because we're already stealth?
No.
20.
I thought I could get away with it.
I'm
Well,
assuming
11.
26 passes the check.
20, yes. And then 11 from Grisha. Garov is going to go with his stealth.
You should have rolled with
Shit,
advantage, Limac.
sorry.
Limac,
Oh.
you should roll with advantage.
Is Limac getting any better than a 26?
Maybe. May get that.
Yeah, Limac has high stealth.
Nope.
9. Okay.
Still got
So
26.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Plus 20 plus 9 plus 11 plus another 20. It's 86 divided by 5, 17. Yep, they definitely do not see you. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and make your attacks with advantage. So we'll start with Limac. Limac, you are up next to a guard. You're going to make an attack from invisibility with a melee weapon, I'm assuming.
Short sword.
Make sure it's a club.
And you have advantage.
25? Does 25 hit?
Yes, 25 hits.
Wonderful.
Sneak attack.
What's that? Oh, I can just do this.
How does one cast the spell at a higher level?
You click on it,
7.
and then it should like let you cast it at third level.
17 damage.
It says advantage. That's it.
And then can I make an offhand attack?
Yeah.
Go to the spells tab, and then go
Hold
there.
on, does that
instead.
17? Hold on, guys. He's talking.
So the
Does that
first
17
the
actually
first points of damage were what, 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's dead.
Oh, wonderful. I don't
nothing
need to make
good.
an offhand attack.
You could chuck a dagger at the other guy across the way, technically.
Yes, please.
If you have a dagger on you, so you can do that.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
11
you
hits.
didn't roll with advantage. You're still advantage.
Oh.
No, maybe I don't know.
The second attack will be at advantage because it's a
Does
surprise.
a 20 hit?
Yes, 20 hits.
Wonderful.
For literally only a D4.
Yep.
Might be enough
Just
though.
1d4 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Shit, fuck.
Damn it.
I mean, hey, that one damage can mean difference there.
Or
So
it could mean
all the other
absolutely
stuff
nothing.
goes-
Who knows?
Yeah, it might.
My bet's on the nothing, by the way.
Jesus.
I am disguised as an elf, but that's
You're right.
that's
It
the
is
end of
nothing.
my
Cause you can use your spell for something else there. I just fucking impaled that guy through the heart with a fucking spear.
Yeah. You just get this you get this feeling of like excitement and joy as the spear leaves your grip. Because it
Like,
gets these emotions.
whee!
It's like, oh, we're gonna kill some fools, and then he can chuck the spear at this dude, goes through his chest and pins him to the wall. Now, Theo, you have a chance to alter your spell and move it to the last guy. If
I
you want to.
shall, as soon as I can tell how to fucking up the spell ante.
You go to spells, you click on the spell, and then click on level 3.
It says advantage. That's what it is.
Go to the spells tab. If you're not in the spells tab,
Devin can't make it again.
No, okay. So if you
Imagine.
so you're clicking on catapult, right?
Yeah, I'm on the spells. I'm on the spells page.
Yep. So you click on catapult and it pops up with advantage or no. You click advantage, yes.
Yep.
And then hit
Okay.
yes, and then it should give you the spell level choice.
Okay. I didn't want to just do that and blow like a stupid load.
Yeah.
I
Point.
mean, holy shit. Oh, it's a deck save.
If the object would strike a creature, then make a dex save. Why are you rolling a ranged attack? That makes no sense.
What?
That's weird. It shouldn't be a ranged spell attack. It should be a dexterity save for the creature.
Does he have disadvantage on the dexterity save?
Yeah, he's gonna have disadvantage on the dex save.
DC save 62.
6 plus other stuff. 6 plus 2, so 8, which does not beat a 16. Which means he's taking. Which means his head is obliterated by a coin. It's almost like a sped up version of that scene from X-Men First Class where the coin flies through his head and then out the back. It's
Oh
basically
god. Yeah, you just see Thea Vane kind of flip up a coin as if he's gonna flip it to call heads or tails, and it just shoots like a bullet.
That's like out of a fucking anime. It's like you just fucking flip a coin. That's
Sounds like something that would happen in fucking Discord.
Alright.
That shit of a game.
All right,
That's like
now
some
let
Hunter
me-
x Hunter shit.
2
So
third
now
spell,
I'm at
3 third level spells
68.
later, and here we are.
2 third level spells.
3.
Yeah, 3. Fuck.
It would have been 2 third and 1 second, but I remember. Oh, I'll have to make a spell check. I need to make sure I don't fail this.
Now let's see if Limek does what I think they're gonna do.
Alright, Lamek,
What
you're
is
on top of the wall.
Told to do.
Currently.
I guess we're gonna try and get the gate up.
Make a strength check, please.
Careful. Let's
Limek's
see.
also no longer invisible.
They are very
I
stealthy.
now just look like a fucking drow.
But he is a stealthy motherfucker.
I think you're half for. Don't you have like
Damn it.
athletics?
Oh wait, do I also have to make a stealth check?
Yeah, sure.
Question. Would
I
lifting the
got
bar?
17 on that. I'm assuming I failed my strength check because I only got a 6 on that.
Yeah.
Well, I have a
the
question.
bar's really
Wouldn't
fucking-
wouldn't lifting the bar count as athletics?
No.
Could it be hefting? Something?
It's
My
pure
athletics
strength.
isn't it.
To do it by yourself, it's pure strength. And the DC is lower, depending on certain things.
Okay,
But you're trying, and this oak bar is just way too heavy to lift with one person.
Hey, why is Zelena gone?
I just deleted her off the map. If you want, you can put her back on there.
Yeah, because I was gonna look through her eyes to see, because I had her posted like on this, so I could see. So I could probably see Lion Max struggling.
Yeah, Ducky, what's your strength?
15.
You're gonna get the help.
Limek can do it, just needs another roll.
Yep,
Roll.
you're getting the help back.
Roll one more time.
Alrighty, up we go.
You say Tom Brady.
Is it a random tuxedo mask has appeared?
Possibly.
21.
21. That
That's a
works.
21.
Yeah. So you're like, this bar is so fucking heavy, and then you're like, okay, one more time. Rub your hands together, put it up on the bar, and lift with all your might. You're like, this is really fucking easy now. What the fuck? And you just move it off the thing and chuck it to the side.
I tried to grab it the wrong way.
The gate swings open from the inside, and you see Lamak on the other side, just kind of waving at you guys.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Well, Limac, but he's a drow.
Is there like a way to get up to this drow up here? Is there like a stairway to get up there? Or is he just like?
Yeah, there's a stairway to get up from the inside.
I'm gonna go there
It's
right
like a
quick
ladder,
and
just like a
retrieve
ladder.
my spear.
That or you could
Why
have the
you
person
up-
that can fly toss it down to you, but anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah, Limac can still fly, by the way.
You have a 60-foot fly speed until someone drops it.
Oh, funky.
I would stay
Uh,
close to the ground just in case.
Yeah.
So,
where are we going?
So I
while you're
retrieve
up
my
there,
spear.
while you're up there, get my coin.
Oh, I guess I'll go get his fucking coin.
His coin has careened off into the grass somewhere. You're gonna have to look for it.
Later.
It's probably not a
You
good
can
idea.
get your fucking coin later, you little
Fine,
shit.
later. Damn it.
I mean, even when we find it, that coin's probably gonna be bent all to shit.
Shut the fuck up! To the right.
That was out of character, Matt.
I'm talking fucking others. Also, why can I not move my... Oh wait, because I have a ruler on. Dummy head.
Yep. Just gonna move him up there.
All right, let's get in.
I'm gonna motion towards the right.
Where?
I'm
Can you
gonna-
ping it, please?
Investigation. Do.
All right,
All right.
let's just breach and clear.
Let's go.
Really big fucking hole coming right
Fuck you.
up. I had to. Not sorry.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna ready an arrow. Reaction to... Oh, they found us out. The goof.
Wait, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Alright. You said here's the thing, and I was ready for the... Oh yeah, no, they heard fucking the body hit the
No,
floor.
I was looking at stuff on Garov's sheet.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
All right,
I'm gonna signal for Garov to go in, and I'm gonna... As soon as he goes in, I'm gonna follow him.
I'm gonna just wait to open the door, and when I do, you guys just charge in. Is that good?
he's gonna go in. But after he goes in, before you guys do, you hear snarling and just angry ripping and tearing. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
roll
just gonna
for some
close the
shit here.
door. I'm gonna close the door. I'm closing the door.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Yeah. And we're gonna go with... Yeah, we're gonna go with that, because that's gonna hurt a lot. We're gonna go with that, and then we have that.
I think he's working out some of his anger.
While he's doing it, let's go to the other buildings.
Wait, no, just in case. I'm just gonna open it back in, Matt, fire an arrow.
What's going on?
Okay.
Uh,
Dead.
like I just had like a severed head gets thrown out the fucking door.
And dead. Yep, pretty much.
Oh god.
So,
Oh,
so
God.
like several seconds pass by, and body parts and chunks of elf are tossed out the front of the flap. Garov emerges now in his wolf form, going, "Come on, next."
Here you go, buddy. And I just kind of walk him over to the other door. To
I'll
this
get
door.
this one. Or
No,
should we get
no,
that
no.
one?
He's gonna
Nope,
go into
just,
the big.
just let Garov go off.
He's gonna go into
just
the
let
big
go.
tent. You guys can take care of this moment if you want to.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
up just to make sure he doesn't screw it up.
Yeah.
Easy.
And
I'm assuming I can make.
Grisha and Limac go into the smaller tent. I'll keep watch with. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna pop around in here and basically take three more attacks at these
I'm
fuckers.
basically just gonna go in here and hit this guy twice. with
Reaction
my,
if he doesn't kill someone, I killed him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Well, two
I
natural
think
20s later, and they're fucking dead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make quick
Yeah,
work of this guy in here.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, Grisha.
actually, one of them I think is alive. Are they alive? Yes, they are alive. There's one that is left with 1 hit point, which Orion can finish off with.
Orion.
And I'm gonna not miss. Let me find my bow and roll with advantage. Technically, there's a small chance I miss.
Yeah.
With an unbreakable arrow, 28 for 9. I'm assuming that kills.
Nope.
Damn.
Doesn't kill that guy. The 14 missed because they have an AC of 15. So he had all of his hit points, which meant that 13 minus 9.
Oh, if that's the case, then let me do fun stuff then. Martial arts die. He's gonna get tripped.
It's probably a good idea.
Give me a second to find where the fuck trip attack is. There we go.
This is.
There we go.
Yeah, that's enough.
Boom. You blow his kneecap off and he fucking dies. He has negative 2 HP somehow. There we go.
And I just go in here and chop this guy twice quickly.
Yeah, that'll do it. You killed him with the first shot. You didn't even need the natural 20.
Well, overkill. It's like I just came and just did a quick 2 slices. I didn't even care if the first one killed. Want to make sure he was dead.
Alrighty. Grog comes out. His fists
I
aflame.
suggest.
I'm gonna retrieve my arrow.
I suggest we go in here. Because this is the passage that most directly leads to the prisoners. I'm going to send Zelena forward to scout ahead, just in case things have changed.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you did that, because things have changed. There is one more dude.
I mean, hey, look at how well this went.
The front of the gate here.
We took out 9 of them before anything.
I think it was thanks to Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, definitely.
I do too, honestly.
Well, yeah,
VG,
you got help
sounds
get the
right.
gate open.
You guys don't know that, though.
VG,
What?
VG, what is that?
That is a Drow. He is posted up outside of the gate. Outside of the thing.
Okay, I go and I whisper to everybody, one Drow right in the end. Does he look any different from anyone else?
Yeah, he's wearing slightly better armor. I believe. Yes, he's wearing slightly better armor.
One
The
well
the old Garov Orion combo. And the
Alright.
Limac. And the
Make sure you
Limac.
hit inspiration, so you can add a D8 to your damage. Make sure that thing's fucking dead.
Is he?
I never do.
VG, I'm sorry. I'll wait.
Is anyone else
he
joining
like
in this?
doing that? No.
He's just leaning.
Is he,
He's
like,
leaning against the
patrolling?
cage. He's not patrolling.
He's
He's just
doing
kind of leaning
himself.
against it.
All right. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, go get him.
All right. Well. Shoot. And attacks.
Zoom.
The fuck is Karo's thing? Predator strikes.
And I'd like to point out he has flaming claws right now. He looks fucking terrifying.
Yes, he does, and he's very, very angry.
Yes,
Christ!
yes, he is very angry.
I didn't see any of those rolls. Oh fuck! 2 more natural 20s. Okay.
And
Fuck,
lo and
okay.
behold, never mess with the king of the furries.
I mean, I'm just rolling really fucking good. So that's 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 5 is 22, plus 10 is 32, plus well, the 17 doesn't hit, so just 32 points of damage off the bat. And then for Orion shot
30.
for 13. Okay.
And then Colossus Slayer.
And
Alright,
Colossus Slayer
here's-
because he's been
D8 to
damaged.
damage.
It's an additional
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the D8 to damage. I don't have it set up, so I'm just gonna roll Colossus Slayer again for the D8.
6 more. Okay. Well,
Is he dead?
he's about as healthy as the rest of the Drow you just killed outside. Which means you just took him down from 71 to 13 in one go. But now we need to roll initiative.
Hold on. He can
Wait,
take
isn't
it.
Limac in there?
No,
Limac
I
is
need.
in there.
I don't know if he's dead or not. I need
He's
to
not
extend
dead.
all my
He's
resources.
definitely not dead.
Yeah, so I can't. I have to declare resources before rolling damage.
Wait, I thought
Oh, you
Limac went in
can't
there
action
too.
surge?
Well, I can action surge, but not on a reaction.
Nope, not
Okay.
on a reaction. Theo, you're outside apparently, so that's fun. I'm gonna assume Limac is sneaking up behind you guys because I
Yes.
didn't hear anything about Limac attacking. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna roll initiative here real quick.
I had waited in the back because I knew that I'm not the stealthiest person.
Fucking goddamn.
Limac is being fucking stealthy, of course.
Sorry, I just got
gotta
back.
roll stealth check.
We dealt a little bit of damage. Just a wee bit.
I clicked on my token.
Kill him.
You
I
better
just-
click on your token.
I don't know if we were supposed to do a stealth check or not, but I got a 20 on a stealth check.
Hey, I just got back. What happened?
Hi, Kibby. Why are you yelling
We
at me?
dealt like 50 something damage in one turn.
And then I need Limac to roll initiative as well, if you haven't already.
Oh shit! Right, 1 second. Fuck. Wait a sec.
Why can't I ever? Oh, never mind. Fuck.
Devin's a little slow on upkeep and still has his name set as Tarvos.
Natural 20 initiative, so I got 23 for an it. Fuck. Why do all my natural 20s happen on things that aren't useful?
So natural
Also,
20
how
for-
damaged that guy look after getting 3 flaming claws
Oh shit,
and
my bad.
big
I just told
fucking
you
arrow?
he is he is as healthy as the other Drow right now. So.
Oh, 13 HP.
Yeah,
Okay.
13 out of 71. He's fucked up, but he's still able to fight.
Just
decently.
blitz the shit out of him.
Mm.
And not after Garov's done with him, because Garov's turn is coming up.
We're also not gonna do this. Hold on a second. Sure, stupid.
This
Well,
is-
no, I think
this
Limac is
is-
gonna go right before him.
23.16. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, no,
Limac
no,
is
I-
right
yeah,
after.
you're right. So
I got a 23, so I'm not sure where I am in the initiative because I don't know what everybody else rolled.
You have a dex modifier of +3, right? You have a
Yes.
16
I-
dex.
Taking care
I have
of a good chunk.
Damn, BG, that's bullying right there.
yeah,
Sorry, I have
so
to move you
it'd
out of
be
the thing.
Garov, Limac, and then Orion, then me.
Limac has 23.16, not 26.
I'm more impressed nobody noticed too.
I noticed you leave, but I just didn't say anything. So
Because of
Just one.
amazing planning.
I was more focused. Hi, Kibby. What are we doing? Okay.
So I love how Orion was so against this plan, but it's worked so well.
That's not the initiative of Limac. But,
What did you
know.
say? 20? I thought you said 20.
23.
Oh,
Kibby, it's cold as fuck outside. Are you sure you want to go outside?
28.16, who boy.
So yeah, I just want to say just how well this plan went and how against it Orion was.
you hit buttons.
To
The
be
ground
fair, we got
is
very
down.
lucky on the
Okay.
walls with 2 nat 20s.
I really wish.
I think both of you need to shut up and make up already.
I wish I was playing
Kiss,
Roth.
damn it!
I wish I was playing Roth because Roth would just rub that
That's
all
fine.
in Orion's face.
Garov's
Ah.
gonna fucking end this right now.
You know, I wish you weren't playing Hunter because Hunter is rubbing it all in Matt's face and it's annoying. So shut up.
1, 2, 3. Overalls.
Polyspit catharsis.
Well,
Silent
he's dead.
bottom.
Didn't take very long.
It only took 1
Is
stab.
that like the third nat 20 you've rolled? Can you just not?
Third? That's not the third. That's
fourth or fifth.
This session.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that sometimes. Counting the pre-session? That's sick.
Also,
Yeah, even the pre-session he rolled a nat 20.
Also,
forgot to do this.
Harvos, don't step on my clothes.
What the fuck is he doing in here?
Don't worry about it.
Get him out of here.
Or what?
You know what? I can't ask that of you, you very polite person. I'm so sorry.
Also,
Okay,
God,
it's
it's
after
the
the-
other one. Would they've actually heard this happen?
Yeah, they are going to hear, and they are going to be added to initiative. You can hear down the tunnel, the snarling and the ripping and tearing and screaming of death is very loud and does echo throughout the tunnel. And you can hear voices shouting from beyond. They are going to take their turns when their turns happen, which means Limac, Orion, and Grisha get to go next. Preparation. Gaurav is going to move over
My
here.
character.
Give you guys room.
Grisha, are you all the way over there?
Grisha is where she
Yeah.
is on the map.
Yeah, I said I was waiting at the entrance of the tunnel because I knew that I'm not the stealthiest person.
So Limac, you're up
next.
next. You're about 15 feet from getting into the chamber proper.
I'm sorry, I'm how many feet?
15. And there are several people coming down from that direction toward you guys.
Guess I'm gonna fucking run in and stab a bitch.
They're not in there yet. They're not quite there yet. They haven't taken their turns.
Well,
So this is
if we
like
wanna get
if you wanted to, you
technical,
could prep.
I think Limac just barely can't get to the nearest person. 5 feet off.
Dash is a bonus action.
No, even counting
Yeah, 'cause
dash
that's
is
16.
bonus
Oh, yeah,
action.
right,
Well,
you're right.
Limac is also able to fly, so dashing would technically give him 120.
Oh yeah!
So you could fly down the tunnel at rocket
No,
speed
that would
and then
not
run up
be a
and
good
smack him in the
idea.
face.
Because then that'd be 4.
Nah, do it. Nah, do it. You got this. If
Guess I'm fucking doing it.
No. Stop kidding. You're kidding. No.
Well,
Don't.
And
Don't tell me. don't
Ducky,
tell
that
me
is an
things.
extremely bad idea. Just because I gave you these powers doesn't mean you have to use them.
Wait,
guess
Ducky,
I'm gonna-
Ducky, are you actually doing this?
No.
okay, well, fuck.
I was joking. I
I
was
guess
joking.
I'm gonna position myself like a little bit into the entrance, and if someone's close enough to fucking stab them, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, so you hold their action to stab someone if they come close. Ryan,
Yes.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I have the yes, I do. Cool.
Is there an obvious release on the cage?
The cage is locked.
Okay. I don't care then.
It is also made of wood, so
No, I don't care enough. We can burn it down
5, 6,
later.
7, 8, 9.
yeah. Garov is getting ready to fucking tear this thing to shreds. So
I'm gonna get next. I'm gonna back Garov up. Actually, I'm gonna go on the other side of him. Yikes.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
And then I'm gonna go. I got your back. And I'm gonna prep a reaction for whatever the fuck Garov hits and doesn't kill. I'm hitting.
okay. Well, he's gonna attack the cage, so as long as he
Oh.
doesn't kill the cage.
Oh, I just won't use my reaction. I'm just gonna attack the cage. Oh, shit. My arrow's not gonna do anything to the cage.
Well, hold an action for like a drow to come up the tunnel.
Ah, well, I already set my reaction. It's too late. I didn't know.
You can change it. I don't care.
Oh, well, I'll just draw that comes up.
Yeah, first Drow insight you're gonna take a shot at. Grisha, go ahead.
Shield wall. Just gonna.
Standard bulwark.
Yeah.
Cool.
And gonna just bonus action. Drow, get them out quick. Probably a waste of bardic inspiration, but
That's why.
oh well.
Because that shit's dumb. I was wondering why
Drow
that
has a
wasn't working.
D8 he can add to damage and/or AC if need be.
You got it. Sorry, one second.
Or just skill checks. I keep saying the more combat focused bits because combat inspiration, valor. Oh hey, tuxedo mask.
Yeah, give me 1 second. He's here, but none of y'all
in
can
the
see
wall.
him. He's a silent watcher in the night, but I didn't have his token set up, so I need to do that real quick.
Somebody just went, I don't like it there. Get it out of here.
There. No, I moved him to the token
At some
layer,
point,
but
I need
so,
to
there.
try and find a magic item that's based just Reinhardt's shield.
Ooh, Jesus.
Ah,
Fuck,
world
I-
move!
Sorry.
The world moves when Tuxedo Mask appears. Alright, I appreciate it.
There we go.
So yeah, I need to try and find a magic shield that just does the Reinhardt barrier thing.
I really could make it as an artificer, right? Flavor it. Animated shield.
Okay, there we go. So it was Grisha's turn, and then you were prepping your reaction to do shit. Mask is over there. Drow. Okay, so first Drow.
What am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Reactions proc.
Stab a bitch!
This is for Orion.
Oh,
Shoot
okay.
a bitch!
Got it. There it is.
22 for 10.
22 for 10.
Alright, so he takes 10 points of damage.
I don't think I need to do it. Do I nah.
So he's running down the tunnel, takes an arrow in the shoulder, and keeps going. 25, 30. And he's going to take a short sword attack at Grisha. 14, miss.
No.
Next
this is
round.
about a country mile.
What the fuck? Next Drow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Just gonna squeeze up right there. Can't do anything well. If he's dashing, he's gonna go 35, 40, 45 to get flank. Next one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Oh, this dumbass
45.
got within claw range of Garav,
This last guy procs an attack of opportunity from Grisha.
which I'm gonna take.
Yep. That guy's dead. Nice, 24 for 7. Boom. Okay. Alright, so that's his turn. Tuxedo Mask, you're up. So,
Alright. I wish there's like a Spanish guitar. That plays.
doodle-doodle-doo.
Yep.
That's where you is.
So, this is where I is. Gotcha. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. We're gonna run
No,
over
Kibby,
here.
stop opening my door.
Stay right here.
Still invisible.
So I would have advantage on this attack, proccing my sneak attack. So then we won't. However, no, that's an action, isn't it?
To stab someone is an action.
I would hope so. No, Hex is about. I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay.
First
So
level
if you cast Hex, the invisibility's gone.
is right because it's concentration, right?
It's
And I
also
won't-
and also because you're casting a spell. There's 2 reasons why.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I think I won't do that. Then. Would I still be flanking?
You wouldn't be flanking, but you would have advantage. And you'd
I
still
have
get
advantage,
sneak
so it would proc. Yeah. So then I'll still cast Hex. Basically, Tuxedo Mask would rush over here, and before you all stands Tuxedo Mask as he gestures with his cane sword thing at this creature right here, and I want him to have disadvantage against Wisdom saves.
Wisdom checks.
Wisdom checks. Sorry.
If only Hex was that good.
Alright, so there you go.
It'd be
And-
broken if it was that good, Christ.
Alright, so you lose your advantage.
It'd at least be a.
How
So
so?
if you make an attack, you don't have advantage anymore. You're not invisible anymore.
Gotcha. But I still have
You
the
do
sneak
still-
attack
you
because
still-
I'm
You
looking
have
at
sneak
5 feet.
attack because Grisha's within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yep. This guy just moved 5 feet away from me for some reason.
Nope, he's always been there. I think.
He
Yeah, I
was
moved
not-
him there. I moved him there to flank with Grisha. These guys have been here the entire time.
Damn. That's why I
You
see
can-
red.
You could
Right.
stab the guy on Garav. I mean, the guy below you has like 3 health or 6.
Alright, then I'll stabby stab.
Who?
Ooh, he's dead.
I hope he is.
Yeah, all 3 of his health has been deleted off the face of this planet.
And
So in a burst of rose petals, this fucking dude in a tuxedo who we've seen once before jumps out of being invisible, throws a spell at one guy, and then jabs the other one in the throat, killing him, and sending a spray of blood across the cavern wall.
yeah, a little overkill.
And
but
and the blood spray looks odd like rose petals.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Theo, you're up.
Okay, that was a bit random.
You don't even know the Tuxedo Mask is there. You don't have visual. You don't even know he's there, do you?
Kibby, leave the fucking door alone.
I'll
letting you
throw
out.
a. I guess no one else has come in, huh? And this guy looks bad, huh?
He's pretty hurt, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Christian.
gonna throw a ray of
Kibby, it's
frost.
too fucking cold to run around right now. What do you want?
oh,
Yeah.
Nice. 7
Oh,
points
I
kills
said
him.
too fast. Fuck.
Kills.
Yes, just kills.
Okay. Then I will wait. How far was that? From me getting to
That was all your
where I went. That was all my movement.
Yep.
Oh, BKB.
last Drow. Slow on the uptick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Turns the corner. Sees everyone in the room dead but one dude. Is like, nah, fuck this. 5,
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35. There we go. So that's his bonus action dash.
Is this guy not dead?
There's one guy that's still alive.
I'm
Is that
having
him?
my roll 20 fuck up.
Oh shit! I didn't
Alright.
know. I'm right next to him. Fuck!
Does he
Can
have
you
to be
comment
fine?
on what just happened? Because I literally just had my roll 20 just not wanting to do the damn fucking thing.
An enemy showed up and then ran away.
Yeah, the last Drow in that group of 4 ran in, saw everyone fucking dead, and was like, nope, and ran the fuck away.
I'm having a refresh roll 20 again.
Yeah, Garov is up next. He's going to do stuff. At advantage because flanking. Woof. Why did he have 4? I don't know. Alright, so 15 damage on the first one just outright kills him. Don't even need to worry about that.
Does he our taking point man?
He could, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Also, he gets to go further because he's a wood elf. 35. And also, I think, hold on one second. Does his speed go up while he's transformed? No, it does not.
On my bonus action, could I have clicked the Nightmare Boots?
You could have if it was your turn, but now it's not.
Oof!
So he gets to go 35. And for the purposes of this, I will reveal that much. He can't do much else because he doesn't have ranged attacks that he can do quickly. And he's just basically chasing this guy down as a werewolf. Limac is up next. Everything in this room is dead, except for one guy who ran away, and Garov is chasing him down the tunnel.
How far is the guy?
A long way. It's fucking there to there to there to there. 55 feet.
Son of a bitch. I'm just... The map is just not on board for me
Can I
right
get to him with dash?
You can get to him with regular
Actually, you
movement.
can get to him with a fly.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna attempt a stabby. 1 second. I need a going up to make food right now. Let's see.
I can roll for you if you want.
Oh nope, I have it.
I'm going to keep
I
start
don't-
describing what's going on because the map is not one.
I don't think 11. I don't think 11 hits.
11? No. 11 does not hit. You do have an
Lucky
offhand.
me. Oh right, I do have an offhand. Forgot about that. Hi, Grandma. One second. Yeah. 24 hit.
Yes.
1 second, and I'll roll my damage. It's just a d6. I don't think I get sneak attack.
No. So it's just 1d6 damage.
Just 1 damage.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're flying after him, and you're flying up behind him. He dodges mostly out of the way, and you manage to nick his arm, but he's still going to continue to try and run through the tunnels. Orion, you're up.
You want this for the noodles?
This is fine. I'm gonna want this
Alright.
afterwards.
You're also going to want to mute yourself, Ducky.
Yeah. I said hands full there for a sec, sorry.
I'm gonna launch an arrow of Garov's shoulder. This probably gives him the half cover, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
No, it's not going to get him half cover. Garav is big, but he's down on all fours. Nice, 14 points of damage kills.
If it's not obvious, I'm using unbreakable arrows for this fight.
Yeah.
Don't need to. Don't need to waste my time with anything else. And that's all I can do, unless I want to action surge to dash, which I
That
don't.
guy's dead. that guy's dead. Phase 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll these guys real quick. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and order that, and then go down to Orion's turn. Whoops. My bad. Oh, okay. So Orion, nothing else to do on your turn?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Grisha.
Alright, so Roll 20 is actively being shit, so I don't know what the fuck's going on the map.
Everything is dead around you, and 3 of your teammates have gone chasing a dude off a tunnel.
Okay, there we go. As I said, it reconnected.
There you go.
Get better internet, dummy head.
Yeah.
That wasn't my internet, that was entirely Roll 20.
Stop using Comcast, you fuck.
That was a big yikes.
I know.
I don't even use Comcast.
Roll 20 uses
It's
Comcast.
so attacked and defensive though.
No matter how good your internet is, Roll 20.
Hey, there's only
Comcast.
so many possible internet companies. You
Are
can
the
get
elves
here.
in the elves in the cage are unconscious, yeah?
Yes, they are unconscious, bound, and gagged, and from the looks of it, very beaten up and bruised.
Does it take an action to say the command word for the Devil's Eye?
If it doesn't say, then it's a free action. Let me see. Devil's Detail. Speak his command word as a bonus action to gain dark vision out to a range of 60 feet.
I'm gonna speak the command word. You Tuxedo Mask and Theovane hear me say something in Infernal.
The words of a woman are very
Devil worship!
On wings of evil.
She has such a delicate voice.
How do I maximize my movement here
Dash.
without dashing? I guess I could go here.
Sure.
Right next to the Garov. Because of my line of sight, what do I see down this path? I have 30 feet of dark vision. Okay.
You have 60 feet of dark vision. Okay, then
Yeah,
you
60
can
feet, so
see out to there-ish. Alrighty. So that's movement and bonus. You still have an action if you want to do it.
Garov is just gonna just fucking run down the tunnel. I already know.
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
Garav's
Or he just goes and attacks Tuxedo Mask.
I don't suppose I could prep a reaction like
To be
to
honest,
dash
I want to
after him.
attack Tuxedo Mask.
Why would you attack him?
I don't suppose I could use like a prepped action to dash after him once he starts running down the tunnel. Up with him?
You could, yeah. If you wanted to do a reaction to move when a thing triggers, then yes, you could do that.
Alright. So I will hold my action to dash after, just basically keep up with Garov.
Okay. So you'll move your movement or however far it goes after he makes his movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Drow 1. 30, he's going to come rushing into the hallway with a hand crossbow drawn and take a shot at the big angry werewolf. Somebody do the ruler for me between him and Garav.
Not it.
25. Okay, cool. So
Nose goes.
within the thing. Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh.
So 10 points of damage reduced to 5. Also, he needs to take... Sorry, I forgot to do this. Wait, is it a roll of his hit die or his Crimson Right die?
What?
I forget how Crimson Right works. Hold on.
Oh, Crimson, right? He just.
Reduces health by level.
Okay, so he takes 6 more points of damage than I thought he had. There we go.
And it's reduced from max HP as well.
Yeah.
Also, you can't even blame the fucking subclass's amount of damage entirely. Just so many fucking nat 20s.
There we go. Okay. Jesus. Alright, so he took 5 points. He also needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Normal. 15. Cool. He makes it. Drow after that guy. 10, 15, 20. Come up behind the second guy. He's going to take another shot. He can't see the other two, so he's just going to take a shot at Garav again. Hand crossbow. 15. Does not hit. That crossbow just shatters on his rippling muscles. The last guy, or the next guy rather, is Big Fancy Cape Man. So, 5, 10, gets into the hallway. He can see where you are.
Here
He's
comes
going
the spell
to
slinging.
teleport as a bonus action to here, past his friends,
Oh.
and he's
Oh,
going to
the
take
ma-
some attacks.
Oh, you done fucked up
He
now,
has
friend.
advantage on the first attack, and not advantage on the second attack. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
you.
So
He's done fucked up because Garav has a flanking now.
advantage on the advantage on the werewolf, and not advantage on Grisha. Oh Jesus, he's whispering. You got a 27.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to just. You're gonna have to trust me on
Sure.
that one. And then not advantage on Grisha, 23. And then I think this has some special shit to it. So
That hurts. I'm gonna use my. I'm actually gonna change. Just gonna waste my reaction to shooking.
it's gonna fucking hurt. Yeah.
Reduce that.
I don't think so.
That's not including the special thing that he can do. So yeah, you just take, 7d6 damage plus 5. So 23 on Grisha does 31, reduced by however much you roll for your thing, and then Garav was hit for Jesus.
Who got hit for
34 divided by 2. 15, 16, 17. 17 points of damage.
Who got hit with 76 points of damage? What?
17.
7D.
17.
Oh.
And then they
Fuck's sake.
reduced it by 9.
And then this square and this square are both filled with magical darkness, I believe.
So guess
Oh, no,
who can
5 feet of
see
the
through that motherfucker?
We'll go with that
Don't you have to
square
use an action to activate it?
and
I did last turn,
that square
and it was a bonus action.
filled with magical darkness. So Garav is filled with magical darkness, and then a square right next to him is filled with magical darkness.
No,
I
yes,
think
that's
Garav
what-
has to make a wisdom save. I don't know when he has to make it though.
I think it's his turn.
It probably is, but I'm just gonna double check real quick.
Yeah, I can
Start of
actually
his
look at
turn, wisdom saving throw. Cool, so we'll deal with that when that happens.
Also,
And
Also,
he's
I'd like
gonna
to
use
point
the
out-
remainder of his movement to go here.
How trippy does that look when he moves?
No,
no,
he's
no, no, moves.
he
How
is-
trippy does it look when I'm looking at the magical darkness? Aside
magical
from
darkness.
everywhere
You
else?
just don't see it. Like, everyone else seems to be reacting to something. Garov looks like he can't see anything, but you can't tell why.
Could I kind of let Rob know the guy moved?
You could on your turn. That is his. So next up would be the last Drow in that room. 5, 10, 15.
I'm the only one who can
20.
see you, and I can see the guy now, so
He's gonna go right
there's nothing
there.
to do.
He can't see anybody, so he's just gonna stay there and not do anything.
Well, we might can see
Hey,
this
look.
guy.
Hey, look, it's Tuxedo Mask.
Thank you, Orion. I really appreciate you measuring my turnout for me.
Just letting you
Hi
know how
guys,
long it'll be.
there for a second, I almost got a piece of pasta noodle stuck in my eye.
What?
I'm not good at
breaking
questions.
I was
What?
breaking the pasta, and a little piece came up and like lodged itself in the corner of my eye between my eyelids, and it really hurt. But I got it out.
Okay.
That happens.
Ladybug ate pasta noodles.
Ducky, what are you
Okay.
gonna put you in a fucking padded room just so you don't fucking hurt yourself?
Alright.
Oh, I thought we needed to put Ducky in a padded room because they were insane.
I'm
Yep,
gonna
bonus action.
go back to making my pasta.
Bonus action, yeah. Hexblade's curse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. On to the gentleman in front of me.
That.
And by the way, you do have flanking on your attack, not because Limac.
Yes, you do.
Get one attack.
With advantage.
Yes, you do. Crit on a 19 or 20.
Ah! 17.
17.
Yeah.
Ah, well. Not quite there, but 25 does hit for 17 points of damage.
And that's
then
about
Plus,
the
plus-
the
3.
extra damage. So 20 points of damage.
And that would end my turn.
Nice. Cool. 20 points
Stabbed
of damage in
him.
one shot's not bad. Theo.
What it is on my for bonus action, I'm gonna click the nightmare boots together, get a walking speed of 60 feet.
You got it.
Yum yum.
These boots are made for walking, and that's exactly what they'll do.
I'm gonna Zoidberg my ass all the way over here. Well, about over here. And I am
I was picturing Theo actually going whoop, 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 as he's running. Like it's the fucking command word.
He,
for the boots.
he rounds the corner like on the wall. He's going so fast, like fucking Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer.
Alright, so that's 40 feet of movement.
and I am going to Magic Missile Le Gentleman.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Actually, can I see these guys behind him?
No, not from where you are.
Not at all.
No, they're behind a corner.
Fuck.
Just
I'm
for
going
reference,
to
line of
the-
sight. Yeah, you just barely can't see them.
Yeah. Once they move into the cave, you'll be able to see them.
Can't that'd be too dangerous. Never flubbernucking mind. Shit.
Just Divine Sweat. Oh wait, that's one character. Oof.
Damn it, Matt. Can't you remember anything?
I do. I just choose not to.
I'm gonna earthing grass Mr. Cape Dude.
Cool. Go for it. DC
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Strength save.
There it is, okay.
Strength save, DC 16. Just double checking some stuff. Okay. 11. He fails.
That's
2d6,
gonna be a
he
no
takes
for me,
7
dog.
points of bludgeoning. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and he is restrained.
And the same sort of kind of manicured stone hand appears and crushes him.
Very nice.
Correct.
That woman has very powerful strength.
Alrighty, I believe it's Garov's turn, yeah?
Maybe.
Let's watch him murder!
Now one.
He's-
Now one.
Okay, he's gonna back out of the darkness. Take a look around. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Did you roll the wisdom save?
25 total. Oh, he needs to roll a wisdom save, you're right. Never mind. Moving back into the darkness. This could be bad.
Damn.
This could be bad for Grisha. Wisdom saving throw DC 10. I'm just gonna roll it in chat. Here we go. Wisdom save. Good thing he has a +7. Nice. Okay, so he's not fucking feral, but he's gonna run over there and take some attacks. Actually, he can go like there and take some attacks.
That could have been bad.
Get advantage. Predatory strikes with the Rite of Flame. 1, 2, 3. With advantage. All.
Oop.
Nice.
Oop.
21, 25,
Oop.
23 for a lot of damage. Man, I wish these added together total. 13 plus 9 is 22, plus 12 is 34 points of damage. Very nice. You brought him below 100.
Figures.
Lemek.
Stabby, stabby, big guy.
Yes, stabby, stabby, big guy.
He is right next to you. You do get flanking.
Thankfully,
so you have
I still have
advantage.
my eye. I did not lose it when it was stabbed by
You
the
would-
pasta piece.
you would
Does an
have to
18 hit?
Advantage because he is restrained.
And
yeah,
flanked.
do with advantage, but the 18 does hit.
I'm assuming 20 also hits.
20 also hits, yes. So sneak attack.
Oh, wonderful. 20 damage,
Nice.
and then offhand.
We really need
Also
to get
with
those
advantage.
vassal stats for you.
Also with advantage with the offhand.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes. 1d6.
2.
Nice.
So 22 damage.
Extra 2 damage. Awesome. Very nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Orion. Everyone's dogpiling the big guy.
And guess what I'm gonna do?
Ooh.
17!
You have advantage. I think because he's restrained. Is it advantage on melee attacks only or ranged attacks too?
Oh, restrained should
I
be.
have no proverbial clue.
Restrained is on all attacks, sorry.
There you go. So advantage. Just reroll the whole thing.
If he was prone, it'd give me disadvantage. Wow!
Wow, same score again. 17
I do-
just hits
Okay.
for 12. Plus other
I
stuff.
still have Grisha's fucking Bardic Inspiration. I was about
No,
to.
you used
Yep.
it.
Did I?
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
did.
you're right. You didn't. You didn't.
No, he did for
Oh yeah.
for the elite warrior who was guarding the
This
cage.
guy.
You burned it for that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, it's cool. So.
Colossus Slayer.
12, and then.
Like I think Gaurav still has his though.
He does still have
Colossus Slayer. Oh my lord, trip attack. And then. I don't like what he's planning, so he's getting
it.
banished.
So it's another 6.
No. He's restrained.
Oh, wait. Not banishing arrow. I just won't do anything with the magic arrow then.
You
Strength.
could do entangling.
Ah, yes, let me entangle the guy who's not moving.
Can he be prone when he's restrained and held up by a hand?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I don't see why not, but alright. 16. So he's not prone.
Okay.
Grisha.
Alright, I'm gonna do what's called a pro game move. I trust you guys to handle this fucker. I'm gonna go deal with the mooks.
Whoa! Is that a slur? Is that a slur?
1 second.
No.
How dare you call them mooks? That is so racist. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And
God.
Never heard
I'm
mook
gonna
before
go
in my
around the
life.
I'm gonna just like point my sword down that. There's some perfectly lined up guys and counter cold.
Okay, before you do that, he's going to take a reaction attack against you
Okay.
with his short sword. This could hurt. He does not have
I
advantage.
did go through the darkness.
I know you went through the darkness, but that may come into play. Normal roll 24 for 36 points of damage. I think that means you're out, buddy.
Yeah, I'm actually
Wait,
talking
how
about
did-
You are out, and you
How-
are out in magical darkness because that is the space you would have to leave to trigger
Actually,
his
would he
thing.
be able to even see me there
Yes.
to make the attack?
Wait, how? What happened?
Grisha took 36 points of damage.
How? She was right here, right?
No,
moved.
she moved there. She was here. She moved here, and then triggered.
Attack of
after that,
opportunity.
which means that he's there.
Is he,
she's there
is
right
he
now.
allowed to make reactions when he's restrained?
Yes, he is at disadvantage actually. So I should reroll that. Now that you mention it, so let me reroll real quick to make sure that that's fair and balanced. There we go, natural 1. So you get a reaction attack against him instead. That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
You're welcome!
I'm so much happier with that
Thank
result.
you, Devin.
So
Wait,
as you run by, you can smack him, and then take your,
And I have
your
advantage
turn.
because flanking.
Unless you want to use your reaction for something else.
Nah, don't need it.
Yeah, okay, so 11.
24 for 11.
That's fine.
Just gonna point my sword down there and cone of cold.
You're gonna want to move over 1 space. Move over to the left on top of that dead body. There you go. Alright, now Cone of Cold.
And it says DC 11, but it's DC 15 because it's using the sword and stuff.
Well, roll it, because I don't even know if they'll be able to survive. What's half of 36? It's more than 15, it's more than 13, so they're all dead. They don't even need to make the save. I'm just gonna say they're obliterated, and I'm just gonna delete them.
No. They're all statues.
They're all statues there, but I'm not gonna worry about that, because that deletes them from initiative all at once. Anyway, now it's his turn.
Just like fucking points the sword down. And I just have to think like, oh fuck.
He's gonna use his bonus action to teleport out of the restrained. Get right
Oh,
up
no.
next to Orion.
Oh shit!
And make 2 attacks. Normal rolls.
Don't
15,
get out of my
28.
hand, bitch!
15 and a 28. I'm assuming only the 28 hits you, yeah? Orion?
Oh, sorry, 28 does hit.
Cool. So,
Does he have disadvantage though?
No.
Oh, no, you teleported.
no, he teleported. So, 25 points of piercing, necrotic, and poison damage.
Oh, you're really fucking asking for it, aren't you?
Why do you suddenly just turn fucking Swedish?
Alrighty. Can he do anything else? I don't think he can. He does fill another square with darkness, though. So he's gonna fill that square with magical darkness, blocking off everyone else's view of what's going on.
Except for me, but I am
Yeah,
not
except
in
for
line
you.
of sight.
Tuxedo Mask is up next. Do you have Devil Sight?
I do not have Devil Sight, so I cannot see through this.
Nope.
Uh,
You can't see where he is either.
Well, he saw where he last was.
Well, he saw
maybe
it.
somewhere over here.
But my point is that you will have disadvantage on the attack if you make it a roll from here.
Unless he moved in and stopped.
Could I push through this and go here
Yes.
reasonably? Just okay. Gotcha. Run over and go stabby stab stab. Advantage or no?
No.
Gotcha.
Not technically flanking.
Huh!
Ooh. Nope. Not with a 10.
Oh, don't. It's like that sometimes. Ryan, I'm applying pressure.
Theovane, I believe. Unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
Question: are swords made of metal?
His sword? Yes.
Can't see the heat metal it yet.
Actually, wait a minute. That might not be true.
Yeah, I need specific. And actually,
No.
I can see because I can see through magic darkness.
No, that's a good point. His blade is made of pure shadow.
So I can actually see through magical darkness. So if
Oh.
You can't see him, but he is. As far as I know, he's not wearing anything metal. What is his armor? No, his armor's not metal either.
asking for this clarification.
And that's just
That
the
isn't
basic
one.
stat block. That's not even me changing it for heat metal.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Alright, anyway.
Clarification.
Wizard, you're up. Is he muted? Did he die?
He did.
Imagine being
Oh,
a
he died.
wizard and then dying.
There he is. He'll be back here in a second. Hey.
I have a question. If
It's
I
your
cast
turn.
a spell magic, would that
Okay.
destroy the blocks of darkness?
Yeah, it's a magical effect, yeah.
So he's within 30 feet of me, right?
You can't see him currently.
Huh?
You can't see him currently. There's a wall of
He
darkness
can't,
blocking your way.
But guess who can? Well, not directly on the side, but
Okay, we get it, Grisha. Shit.
No, talking about familiar.
Yeah,
The
Zelena
familiar's
can
still
see
back
him.
in the cage.
You could see through your familiar size if you wanted to.
yeah, I wasn't trying to rub that in. I was legitimately trying to point out I could just be familiar and have
Just
sight.
we are thoroughly aware of it. So any further mentioning of it will cause me to want to kill you.
Fireball the room. That's it. We're done.
Yep, we're done here. So it says as an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or move to a different unoccupied space within range.
Okay, what's the range of the spell?
The range is 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, he's in
He
within
was
30 feet
grappled.
and doesn't specify line of
He
sight.
was grappled here, so 30 feet is like all the way out here. Now you have to see that space to move it there.
Fuck, multiple ducks. Okay. Is there a way where I could probably get an angle on him to see him?
Should I be scared because of that
Let's
last
find out.
sentence?
If you go here, then
Right.
here, and then go there, that's you can't actually move past Orion.
Or
could-
he could just
You could
move his
dash.
familiar.
If you dash,
He can't see through his familiar at all times, Hunter.
if you dash and go there, and then up here, you could get to the other side and see him, but you wouldn't be able to do an action this turn.
Does it
I
take an
don't
action to
actually.
look at
That
familiar's
would
eyes?
require.
Yes,
I
and
have a
also he
movement
can't
speed of
cast
60
ranged
right now.
spells through his familiar.
Oh, well then you don't need to dash, but you still will proc an attack of opportunity if you go past this space. Unless you're going to this one.
Okay.
Technically it's this.
Fuck.
And you are a squishy wizard, and he does upwards of 20 points of damage per shot. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be a nope for me, dog. I guess I can't do that either. I don't have anything to do.
You could hold your action till my turn. Because I can dispel the darkness.
Can I shoot? Because I know where he was, right?
You didn't have line of sight
No.
on where he teleported to.
no, you don't know where he is at all.
Can I call out to others and they can call back to me?
On their turn, or as if they want to use their reaction to tell you, then they can.
Shit,
Ryan
hey, I'm sorry.
has
I'm
his
maybe right.
reaction, and Tuxedo Mask has his reaction, but Brionica's left, so
I'm sorry. I'm being called away.
you do that.
I'm sorry. I don't know when I'll be back.
Oh, you're gonna die.
All right, just kill off Tuxedo Mask.
I will. It'll be fine. We'll use him as a bag of hit points.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's in front of me. I don't know what to tell you. I'll use my reaction.
Nothing I can do, really.
If you shoot through the darkness, you have disadvantage.
Do I want to risk it for the biscuit?
You're not gonna
Fuck
kill
it,
me.
yes, I
You're
will.
definitely not gonna kill Tuxedo Mask.
I will risk it for a biscuit. I shall do Ray of Frost. If I could click a button, that'd be effing fantastic.
Watch you actually roll fucking 2 natural 20s in a row and kill this guy. I mean, I don't think there's a physical way you could kill this guy right now, but... Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Well, I tried. And so I'm going to get back here. Around here-ish. And I'm going to bonus action turn on the Shirt of Immolation.
Cool.
Actually, right here.
Alright, it is Garov's turn. He hasn't taken any damage. He also can't do much. He has 35, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he could rush up there real quick, take some shots.
With advantage, got flanked.
With advantage. No stress.
And he also has a D8 he can add to damage. if he so chooses.
Oh, he might have to do that. Okay, so 23, 27, 22, all those hit. I think he just kills. I don't know. Off the top of my head, like this looks like more than 38 damage to me. 14 plus 6 is 20, plus 8, 28, plus 4, 32 plus 10, 42 damage. Yeah, he's dead. So, those of you in the tunnel, except for Grisha, all you can see or hear is the darkness of the pillar, and then just gnashing of teeth and claws and screaming as this drow is torn apart. Orion, Tuxedo Mask, and Grisha are the only ones who can see this guy being ripped limb from limb as his body's chunks go flying. The darkness, for all it's worth, is gone, and you just see a smoldering, dismembered corpse on the ground with
Are
Garrow
his
breathing
swords
over it.
still there? Or did they disappear too?
No, his swords are made of the same magic he used to do the shadow,
Okay.
so they're gone.
Grisha can't see because she doesn't have a line of sight.
Okay. You all thought my scene was violent. Let BG describe stuff like that.
Hey man, Garov is a feral fucking animal when he transforms.
I know.
There is a difference between torture and killing because you need to.
We needed the information.
Peeling someone's skin off
I didn't.
and
Peel
cutting
it,
their
I
ear
peel-
off.
I didn't cut
Well,
the ear.
cutting the ear off, that was Orion.
That wasn't me.
And trust me, if Theovane had saw what Garov just did, he would have still been nauseous and thrown up, probably.
Theo's a pansy.
I'm gonna move over here, see what happens.
I'm gonna
and
go
move
back to
back
eating my
and keep
spaghetti.
watch. So,
It's Limac's turn.
Oh, it is my turn? Is there anybody else
We're
left?
still in initiative. There's still more elves that you know of that are left in this place.
Oh, guess we're gonna
There's
find
at
those.
least 4.
Yeah, so there is kind of like some obstruction in this part of the tunnel.
Do I know where the elves are, or do I have to go find them?
You would have to go further into the cave.
Guess we're gonna go further into the cave.
So we'll
You may
say
want to
60,
stealth first.
I don't think stealth is an option here, friend.
30,
Stealth is not an option.
35,
I mean, it
40,
is for a rogue,
45,
always.
50, 55.
No. No.
You know, technically, if you go your full 60 feet, you can run up and attack one of them.
Alright.
Remember, still 120 feet as long as concentration's still up on fly.
60 feet. 120 on dash.
I would also like to point out you are far away from literally all of us.
That's
You can
fine.
do that.
They're normal drow. They're not anything fancy.
What is this?
It's still knock him unconscious.
It's a bush.
Lucky outcome.
Does a 23 hit?
There's a bush over there. Yes, 23 hits. No sneak attack.
Alas.
Right. Just 5 damage.
Okay, so that's 5. Bonus action.
Offhand attack.
We annihilated somebody.
19.
19 hits.
Nope, let's turn off those fonts. We're not typing in fonts today. Just 6 damage overall.
Well, what'd you roll on the dice?
I rolled 1.
Okay, so 1 damage. You don't add your modifier to damage for the offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No,
Ryan.
he's talking 6 overall, 5 from the first attack, 1 from the last.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's what I said.
1 Orion, you're up.
5, 10.
You are covered in
15,
gore.
25,
Smoldering gore.
30. I move. Actually, I'll dash. 5.
You have to go through here.
Yeah, so this would be 10.
20. 25. Yeah, so here.
Technically, I guess you can move over to there. But...
Technically, I can go right here.
Why
I'll be
is
here.
Limac all by himself?
So you flew down the tunnel. Grisha, you're up.
There's a 3 throws of statues right here.
Yep, I ran away from you all.
I'm pretty sure Limac fucking blew them over and made them into snow cone.
I don't know. If you dash, I guess you can get here, there.
Man, this tunnel.
So there's
Yeah,
that.
if Limac didn't knock him over, I did by just fucking shield charging through the 3 statues.
Alright, now it's the Drow's turn. 3 of them in a row. Coincidentally, it's the 3 that are not being targeted right now, so they're going to make crossbow attacks. This one's going to move up here to get a better angle. This one's going to move up here to get a better angle. That one's going to stay where he is.
Oh, they're being so nice and grouping up for me.
Yeah, 3 attacks. 1, 2 for Limac, 1 for Grisha. So, first one on Limac. 22. 5 points of piercing, and need you to make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Aw, dang it.
Grisha, the next 2, 14 and 6 miss.
There was so much pasta sauce everywhere.
Fuck.
Okay, how much damage?
5 points, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me what is my con?
Like a couple like thunk as the bolts hit my shield.
I forgot I don't have much con.
You have +3.
I know.
That's a good amount. That's above average, way above average.
I'm used to seeing like +5 there. 14. Well, actually, it's +7 on my fighter. But, you know.
For a 14?
Mhm.
Okay, you just barely pass.
Wonderful.
Okay, so that's all 3 of their turns. Mr. Mask is up next. Biotic is dipped, so will Tuxedo Mask. Goodbye.
He just leaves us.
Well, he has to go clean the gore off his suit.
Yeah, seriously. My job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
Where the heck are you going?
Uh,
Oh, right. I forgot you work tonight.
Short sword attack
Oh,
on
goodbye.
Limac. Oh god, natural 20 for 11 points.
That's highly unfortunate.
I have not been keeping track of Limac's hit points.
I have.
Well,
So
how
you
does
take it.
11 damage sound?
Mac, I never give you any pasta. Mac, I never give you any pasta.
What is Limac at right now?
Limac is currently at... Let's see... 39.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is that before or after the 11?
That would
Before.
be
After what?
before the 11. You just took 11 points of damage.
Ah, man.
So
You got
11
crit by a short sword.
Now you're 28. Alright, Theo.
Can you mute it real quick? Thank you. So with my sniper boots, I have 60 feet of movement. How close can I get with that? Right there. That's not great.
Good dash.
Could dash. I might. Yeah, I'm a dash. I can. Don't know what to be able to do. Shit.
So it's
I'll go
80.
right here. So I can at least get some. I can see the rest of them, right?
Yeah.
And I do not have an action. Bonus action. So if I'm next to Grisha with the immolation shirt, does it hurt her?
No, they have to be making contact with the shirt in order to do that. It's basically an anti-grapple thing.
Okay. So that is. Wait a second. How far away is this person from me?
10 feet.
I have a dumb idea.
You can't grapple and takes an action.
Actually, I can. Oh, yeah. Tentacle cloak.
Yeah, your grapple attacks have a range of 15 or 10, something like that.
10 foot. Ah, but I thought it gave me a bonus action grapple. Nope, we're good.
No, it just makes them have higher range. And I think you can breathe underwater or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's all I do. Is all I do.
Alright. Garov, after ripping up this drow, is going to dip and go back to the cage to start beating it up. Oops. Wrong stat block.
Thump, 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 thump. We just hear like through the cave.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Limac, you're back up. Ducky is muted.
Apologies. My hands were still wet. I couldn't open my phone. So, I guess we're gonna stab some more people.
And by more, you mean the same.
There's one guy directly in
Yeah.
front of you with 7 HP left. Kill him. No advantage, no sneak attack.
22 hit,
Yes.
4 damage.
Not quite dead.
And now Max barking. Do offhand attack. Stop barking. 23 hit.
Yes.
Stop trying to make me type in fonts. Jesus. 4.
4 more damage. Okay, now he's dead. Oops. Fuck it. We'll just leave him at -1. Alright, you still got movement left if you want to use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to just put you in the middle of 2 of them, or do you want me to put you next to one of them?
Right next to one.
Okay. Orion.
Moving right here,
Pretty nice.
and I will shoot this guy in the back with a longer than short bow. That's my inventory. That's not the attack.
If only there was a better name we could call that by. Oh well.
Yeah, unfortunate, truly.
There you go.
23 for 8.
Nice. 8 points of piercing.
I'm just gonna like Marshall die this.
He could die. It's a high roll, but he could die.
Where is trip attack? Here we go.
And he's dead.
8.
Yeah.
But does he trip VG?
No. I don't know. We'll find out in a second here. I'm gonna make the roll just for fun. Yeah, so you shoot again. You shoot one leg out from under him. He does a front flip, and his leg goes flying off and hits the back wall.
Jesus.
He just bleeds out on the ground. Grisha.
Alright. No. Lemek just moved to the position I wanted to go, but oh well. Don't think it matters. How sturdy? Quick question: how sturdy does this cave look?
How sturdy? It's built out of a mountain. It's pretty sturdy. It's got like reinforcements on it. Why was it so hard for me to say that? What the fuck?
How damaged did these two look?
They have
Fair
not been
damage?
touched at all.
Alright, well they're gonna be eating a thunder wave.
Con saves.
And
I'm pretty sure they fail. So whatever you roll. Ooh. Ow. Now they're both dead. So the actually, since these two are the last two, you tell me how you do it.
well, I basically clap my hand, but do the Hulk clap. But there's not a singular mark on them. They just fall over dead. It's
Very nice.
entire
Hey, KB, I'm not
internal,
playing right now.
entire like
Just
internal
the
damage.
concussive
from
force.
shockwave.
You just see like blood run out of their noses, their ears, and their eyes. And they just collapse on their knees and fall face first onto the cavern floor, completely dead, and end into combat.
Wait, what happened to capturing one?
Well, that didn't happen, did it?
Well,
I forgot. we
oh
were
yeah,
gonna
that
do
was an idea. Oh well.
I forgot about that. Huh.
Well, I go back to the thing, the boyos.
I
Okay.
got
By
so
now,
distracted by upping the kill count.
Garav has finished busting open the cage.
Also, I have a question.
Kimmy, Jesus.
You do have a question.
BG, what's this in the bottom right?
That's a label for whatever company made this map.
Can I ask another question? What the fuck is this?
That's a bush.
It's a bush.
Fuck. I told
There's
you
a
that already.
token.
There's no token there.
There's a token there.
Is there a token there?
No, there isn't.
No, there's not.
Ruby,
from what I
can
can
you,
see.
can I get my, can I have...
I was
back-
Right,
attempting to throw Tuxedo Mask on there for quite a while, so it could be a blank token. because he didn't have one for a little while?
Right there.
There's
Yeah, no,
nothing there.
we see nothing there. That was probably
Oh.
Tuxedo Mask at one point. It was probably supposed to be Tuxedo Mask, but it didn't work because he didn't have a
Okay,
character
I
image for his
guess it's
token.
just there only for me and gonna drive me insane.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
I know he's probably a puddle of gore, but I'm still gonna check to see if there's anything on him.
He has extremely shredded and useless studded leather armor.
Somebody
Pockets.
remind me when we get out of here to get a meta magic rod of quicken spell.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check, Grisha.
Nope.
No, nothing interesting.
Assuming when I get back, the cage is thoroughly smashed and burning.
Oh yeah, there are scorch marks all along the wooden slats as Garov has ripped the fucking shit out of this thing. He's also at this point unbound, ungagged, and propped up all three of the Wood Elves who appear to be still alive, though barely breathing.
Alright, I'm gonna walk in, as generally gesture regardless step back.
We didn't take a single prisoner.
Nope. No.
Technically, we have prisoners, but I don't think those are the ones we talked about.
I would catnap, but they're elves, so that wouldn't work.
For the purposes of this, also, Garov is going to revert back to normal.
I'm going to have, if you don't mind, is Alana go outside and keep a watch outside and just occasionally peer through her eyes?
Okay.
And my eagle, who I now have told you can move to the... He's probably just been outside watching.
I'm going to, what's the light situation in this scale of curiosity?
Dim light.
I'm gonna do dancing lights. I'm gonna make it like
actually, it's
warm...
bright light because of the immolation shirt.
Oh, bright light within so many feet of Theo.
Well, I was gonna have to look a bit more welcoming, like with some warm light.
Nope.
Could do that. There are for the record, there are torch sconces that have been built into the wall.
I'll do that. I'm trying to. I'm gonna heal them, but I'm also gonna if they wake up, I don't want them.
Flaming elf.
You can turn it off. You don't have to.
I don't want to.
Okay, well.
Yo, can you please turn it off? Don't want to scare them and then wake them up.
Fine. No one lets me have any fun. You all get to tear into everybody you fucking meet, but no, I want to turn on the emanation.
15 on the guy on the left. 15 and I'm going to cast again on the guy on the far right.
Okay.
I'm casting this at third level.
Yep.
Are you still mad about me ripping that guy's ear off?
Basically, I just start like
just...
a quiet chant in giant, and I just hold my hands out at them and lightly touch their heads.
Cool.
And the middle guy is getting a second level healing word because I'm out of third level slots.
Why healing word?
Oh yeah, cure wounds. Really.
Just fuck that one guy in particular. He doesn't get as much healing.
Not only do I have to use a second level spell slot, but I'm also not gonna use cure wounds because.
Nice.
Okay. The last guy heals for 11.
Okay, well you still used a healing word, but all right.
No, oh, I got so quick on cure wounds. Ah!
Here, reroll that real quick. There you go. It's actually the same amount of healing. So it doesn't matter what you do. That guy's just not getting as much healing for no reason. The dice gods will not let you. Okay, so each of them
softly chanting in giant as I'm.
Each of them in turn comes to consciousness as you heal them. They freak out a little bit.
Also, my weapons are not on hand. I set them out. I get enters the cage.
Yeah, they freak out a little bit because of immediately what Grisha looks like is dark-skinned, pointy-eared person, and they were like, "Oh wait, no, you're healing us." Okay, gotcha.
Shh. It's all right. You're safe.
Could have let the elf.
Oh my god.
Human.
I suppose you're here to rescue us then.
Oh right,
I tell them in Elvish that we were sent by the Inquisition to help. Please tell us the situation.
Well, it's about time you bloody fucking showed up. Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry it took us this long. I kind of just like deeply like bow and I'm so sorry.
We are
Okay.
what is left of the garrison at Tiredrein.
That makes sense to me. I'm assuming the whole city's been taken over then?
Oh yeah. I don't even know. We didn't even know where they came from. It's like they appeared out of thin air and just started attacking all of us. Us three barely got out alive, but once they sent out scouts into the woods, we were captured. Tortured. A lot of us were killed. Some of us gave up their lives, but no secrets, thankfully. We've been trained better than that.
I'm so sorry you went through all of this. We will do what we can to make right what was wrong here.
I wish we could offer you more, but we're just so
No,
destroyed right now.
that's completely fine.
If we knew what they were planning, we would tell you, but they made sure to speak in this weird
I believe I already
language.
know the planning.
Right. Once they figured out we could speak their language, they switched to that. We just couldn't follow any of their plans anymore. Something about rotting the forest, but that's all we can learn.
They're using an ancient. Do you know the legend of the Gulthias tree?
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, they've planted 2 of them, and they're having the curse spread all the way to the capital. In about a month's time, it'll reach it.
Well, that's not good.
I
Now,
think
there are
our
blights in the
plan.
woods, but I need to know. Oh, sorry, Theo, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Apologies.
Our plan and what we need to do is 1, get you all out of here, and 2, find and destroy the Gulthias tree. I believe it should take out the blights with it.
Well, the first one will be easy. That one will be in Tiredrein, but I don't know where the second one is.
You said the first one's in Tiredrein.
That's a pretty safe bet. That's where they first showed up. It makes sense that they would make
All
that
right.
into their headquarters.
Okay,
It's
so that's
very easily defendable, so you're gonna have a hard time breaking in there.
I have faith.
You wouldn't happen to know any other ways in?
No, we locked that place up tight just in case any of those green-skinned spies decided to try and take us on. So, secret entrances and exits were not really our purview.
Does Ducky still look like a drow?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this guy's will have run out by now.
Probably.
I have Lilac will dispel the spell.
Okay, alright, so...
Is an
So
orc any better?
you go from scary drow who is somehow with these guys to
Dude, scary half-orc.
a half orc.
Alright, I have a question for the 3 of you. How confident are you that you could make it out of here on your own?
I don't know. We need to rest. Honestly, this place
Risha.
does need to shore up.
We could barely handle them, and there's more of us. We need to
In
escort them
healthier
out.
condition.
Scouting parties will annihilate.
In our condition, we could make it a little ways, but we're probably just going to get captured again. They have operatives everywhere in these woods.
We can't take them with us.
They can hold up
we
here.
take them with us, or we get them out, or leave them here.
They can hold up here.
Safety in numbers is probably a good idea. But
How
if
well
you don't
can you
want to wait,
fight?
if you don't want to wait for us, then that's fine too.
Alright, another question.
No, we need the rest of ourselves.
How willing are you to fight?
Are you kidding me? I want to rip every one of those bastards to shreds.
Oh, are you like, looks like a Rav?
That's generally what we do down here.
Well then, I can heal up the rest of you the best I can. probably fix some issues that they may have not that they may have done. We're low on our food is probably not going to do that one.
We could try and find something, but they've been stockpiling some stuff, I think, in the other chambers. We can go and look those.
I hastily grab my pack and I search through it, and I take out the scroll of produce food, of create food and water.
Hey, look at that! A thing that you never used that finally has a purpose.
That's fucking fantastic. I am proud of you, Grisha. You didn't fuck up.
Now here's a question: does the wizard spell list have produce food and water on it?
No.
Have create food and water? It doesn't?
No.
Okay, then you
No.
just burn that then.
I believe the Bards does? No, it doesn't.
Well, I'm saying that because Theo could add it to his spellbook and you could have unlimited of that, but if he doesn't have it on his wizard list, then that's not a thing.
I can look real quick. That would be great if I could have that.
Well, I mean, I don't know what a piece of paper is going to do to help us out, but if you think you can,
It's a scroll.
yeah, I can see
Hold
that.
on real quick. I need to look through my notes to see if I could reproduce that spell.
A spell scroll.
Ooh, well, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's not on the wizard's list.
Right.
Fuck multiple ducks.
Cleric, paladin, artificer, circle of the land, desert, and a noble genie.
Noble genie, that's weird. Well, it like I've said before, you can use a scroll of another class if you make a check.
Wouldn't it be
it would have to
better for me
use
to make
it would
the
have to
check?
use that it would have to use that class's spellcasting ability, and you have to have the ability to already cast a spell. So if you were to cast Create Food and Water, you would have to use the cleric spell list wisdom
Well, we
check.
could use the artificer spell list, which would mean it'd be intelligence.
Or that, yeah, that could work too. But
Or the warlock UA, which would be charisma.
no, we're not doing the UA thing.
Fair.
I want to say
I
wisdom.
believe
I'm going to say wisdom
Paladin
check
gets
because it's
create food and water,
is-
so
it is most commonly used by clerics. Therefore, it will be a wisdom check to use the spell.
I mean, paladin also has charisma casting for it.
I understand. This is my ruling now because it's a homebrew system.
Alright.
Wisdom check. And it's just straight wisdom. No skill check involved because I can't think of one that
Uh,
makes
I
sense.
wait. Who has the higher wisdom out of the both of us, Grisha?
That's probably you.
I have a 3 in wisdom, if that counts, and I can cast a single spell, so I count.
A plus 3, not a 3.
Yeah.
Actually, Garov has
My
an
wisdom is
18.
at 12.
If Garov could
My
cast
wisdom's a
spells,
6.
he'd be able to do it.
My wisdom is a 16.
So we're tied, so it doesn't matter which one of us does it.
You want to try it?
You just need to
I'll
beat a
do
13.
it because. Okay, I will try this.
Right, Create Food and
So
Water is a
that'd be-
3rd level spell, yeah?
Yes.
So
50-50.
you have to beat a 13 to get it.
Okay, everyone, cross your butts.
They're already crossed, my friend.
Do you
What did I miss
have... Did you
I-
inspire the wizard at all, or no?
I am. I'm using my last inspiration.
Okay. So you have also a D8 you can add to that.
You don't
It's
have to-
roll 1d20.
Just click on wisdom.
I'm not on roll 20 right now.
Oh, well, it says you are.
I'm not.
Well, fuck.
It lied.
Alright, well, yeah. / roll 1d20 plus whatever your wisdom mod is plus a D8
Plus a d8.
from the inspire.
Okay,
You can roll a density d8. You don't.
You got it.
that didn't work.
Well,
I did. Holy shit.
you rolled a 10, so you're like, okay, I think I've got this. Food and water. Scroll burns away. Nothing happens. Shit.
I just look at the empty scroll and I just start a tear.
Well, looks like you're sharing our rations then. Sorry about that.
Just another tear. I just
That's-
look blankly.
No, it's probably fine. Look, we've got, they've probably got provisions stocked up somewhere in the cave, I guess.
Theo
Yeah, let's
just
go look.
goes. So,
Yeah,
oh,
there's,
look. Cries.
There are-
make a suggestion.
There are enough rations to last a company of men for several weeks here.
Oh, the food and
Is
intermission.
there supplies to cook? Huh?
You
Huh?
can make a fire. Does one of you have a mess kit? I think one of you has a mess kit, right?
I can make a kitchen if you want.
That's true. You do have Galder's Tower also, and also Gurov has a mess kit. So either one of those works.
Yeah, I'll just cook something over an open fire. If I, like,
Do
the mess
you
kit.
want me to make a kitchen, Orion?
No. I don't even know how to fucking use a kitchen. It's the mess kit for me, man.
Okay.
I'm
Get in that trail
basically
food.
going to start going over them, checking the 3 for any illness, any outstanding injuries, like anything that would need more than just cure wounds.
No, nothing like that. But you do notice that each of them has heavy scarring across their faces, necks, arms, chest, from many, many battles.
Good guess. That's from the blood thing.
Okay, I'm back again. I was called again, and now I have to go get.
Okay.
By the way, as I'm checking them over and I see a scar, I actually say that out loud.
Partially from the blood thing, partially from spars poking their way through our borders every now and then. They get good hits on us when they have the shadow thingy, though.
My tribe actually has a similar thing to what you do, but it's not the same. It's none of the animal stuff. It's more just mixing herbs and making special potions with them.
Well,
Anyway, I'm gonna try to make something nice. What kind of check?
Can I talk with the elves and I'll get out some pen and paper and just from what they tell me get like a general map of
of the area
Shut up, Matt.
of Tiredrein, you can do that definitely. I will get back to you on that with an actual map. By next week, probably later today.
How long
Actually,
does Tired animals last?
10 minutes, I think, or a minute.
Up to an hour.
Because I have a map making tool that I can use, and I will use it. But I do not have any of that ready at the moment. So
And what's that good cook check?
it would be an intelligence check using chef's tools, but you don't have chef's tools proficiency, right?
Yeah, no.
So just an intelligence check.
He does have a cookbook.
I do got a cookbook,
That's true.
but I don't think that's a
I'll give
tool.
you advantage if you use a cookbook.
Nah, fuck it. I don't need.
I mean, a 20
Where
is
we're
probably
going,
good.
we don't need books.
Like, despite the rather lackluster rations and bits of unknown flora and fauna that you find in their stores, you actually make something that's pretty decent and something that you think is probably not poisoned.
Nice.
Hey, VG, just so I can I go out and find my coin with the headshot?
You make an investigation check.
Risha, can you come help me?
Alright, Theo. I'm gonna go help him.
Alright, so then I have advantage.
Yep.
Oh, and then I also recovered all my arrows.
Definitely do that too.
Boink.
Alright.
By the way, I have a +8. It's a
Well, that's the last
13
of my
on
things, and it's 601.
All right, yeah,
Alright.
13 you can find it.
Yay!
What does
So
the
my
coin look like, out of
seven-
curiosity, Theo?
The coin.
It is a coin-sized little disc that's really razor sharp. You see me put it in a pouch, and you can see it's silver.
Yeah, it is made of silver. It is a small flat disc that is very finely polished.
What's that? What's on the disc there, Theo?
It's silver. Helps deal with things ethereal or, resistant in some sort.
Ah,
It's a thing you can do to your weapons, by the way. It's something that helps. Some creatures I read about have resistances to normal blades, and so silver blades are used to pierce them.
if I recall, if don't magic blades do the same thing?
Yes, if it is magical, I believe. But, sometimes magic can be dispelled or something. This is natural.
Though I have a question for you, Theo.
Okay.
I've been trying to learn Servant so I can communicate with Spear.
Uh-huh. Do you know that the spear hates my guts?
Oh,
You do get strong feelings of contempt every time Theo is near it. Or any of the elves, for that matter.
yeah, I'm just gonna say just like what little Sylvan I know. This birds have to be nice. Be nice, friends.
Sorry.
Fuck you, Matt!
I feel like the spear's giving me a middle finger, and I'm just giving it one back.
It's a constant middle finger.
Well, can you help me learn? Because I've been working with Gorov, but he's not exactly. It's clear he's not exactly a teacher on it. Used to teaching.
Tell you what. As soon as we get back, I'll go to the capital. I'll go to my favorite library, and I'll see if I can find some books.
Thank you.
No
I've actually
problem.
been wanting to look at some of the tales in Eagle House, but we haven't exactly had time for me to peruse libraries.
Oh, I do have a book if you want to read it. It's not really from the capital, but it was. I do find it interesting read, and I pull out a book out of my pack. It is called Splintered Heavens. Yes.
Yep.
I give it to you.
Oh, what's this? I look at the cover of the book.
It's a little light reading. It's actually a very thick book, and I call it light reading.
Yeah.
It's
It's a fiction book, if I recall, from what we
yes.
said. It was a story about a hero who was born after he was cast down from heaven for being too. It's like the typical like, oh, you're too proud, so go fucking be Thor and earn your right to have your divinity back. That kind of thing.
I actually take out my book of fables that I've started to write stuff down in, and I write so far. I only have I made a bit of a personal goal of mine to fill this book with as many fables and myths as I could find.
Well,
so far,
fable or myth, just
so
fiction.
far, all I have is so far all I managed to put in, and I flip to the page, the blights, and it seemed like small sketches of some of the blights we've encountered.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, hopefully, you can sketch that Gothias tree and maybe type some, not type. We don't have typing, we don't have computers, what the fuck? And write down some weaknesses and shit for killing it.
Am I gonna be in this world's fucking Volo?
It's up to you.
Oh no. What have I done?
You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do that.
What have I done?
Grish's Guide to Killing Creatures. Chapter 1.
Creatures that are easy to kill.
Yeah. No.
Grish's Guide to What Things Can Be Affected by Heat Metal. Chapter 1.
No. It'll be Grisha's.
Grish's
I'll work on the name.
Come up with a title later.
Anyways.
I guess I'll also work on my book in the spare time.
Maybe
you
like.
Should also. I should actually. I'm going to say this to the party. Those of you with weapons, I should also say, and I take out another pouch full of coins, and these ones are brass, but similar like shape and style. There is a process, because I do believe there was something about the undead that we should look into after this, and these things really hurt undead, or can affect undead, or ghosts or spirits.
I want to say Grisha's entirely stopped paying attention and just reading the book you handed her.
Cool.
Theo is talking to a wall, but he doesn't notice.
Yeah, it's called Spirit Brass. You get a priest bless it. It's a whole ordeal, and these things are really good against spirits and various undead. Great. Never mind. Okay.
Well, I'll get something when I get back, or when we get back to civilization.
Right. Out of character, VG, how much more do you think we have?
0 minutes. So
Oh,
as
yeah.
you guys gather up your shit for the night, restock the cauldron with some stew, and dole out your dinner. The
And
blood
then bubble
hunters,
up.
the blood hunters barring the door. Nope, not yet. The blood hunters barring the door, and resecuring the fortress against foes for the night. Um, However many of you take watch, that's fine. But we're gonna end it right there, and we'll pick it up again next
Alrighty.
week with the what I'm assuming is going to be the march to Tiredrein from here.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, good games,
Gonna
everybody.
take out one of these motherfucking trees.
Now that you have 3 blood hunters on your side, I'm gonna have to ramp up the difficulty. Of
Yes! I'm very excited.
for a ramped up difficulty, sure, I can do that for you.
No! This is supposed to be.
Well,
No!
you know,
Bye.
there was only going to be one shadow blade, but now there's going to be multiple shadow blades. Because now you can handle it, right?
Wait, Vish, wait, hey, wait, hold, hey, hey, man, like, I'm still panicking, but
That's
like,
fine.
dude,
There's other Drow stat blocks that you haven't seen yet that I've planned. Don't worry about it.
like, man, you know, these things really,
By the way, just to show you how powerful you guys are, that was a CR 11 dude, I think, or CR 9.
oh
one of
wow,
the two.
we fucking annihilated that shit.
Yeah, no, he's challenge 11 by himself. So congratulations.
Seriously.
Yes.
And we took out the entire fucking.
And the cave, but the cave was full of level CR like 1 or 1/2 Drow.
Fair.
There was only one guy.
Hey, the stealth option did work because it did work in the end.
Yeah,
So.
a normal Drow is CR 1/4. Drow Elite Warriors is CR 5. So one of the
I
CR
also
5
like to
guys, a bunch of the 1/4 guys, and then this guy with the CR 11.
I'd also like to point out, though, in our defense against that CR 11, we were how many level 6s?
You are 5 level 6s.
There is also the fact that a lot of that, at least Orion, at minimum, is heavily spec'd into single target DPS.
Or just holding down enemies like me.
That's why this guy is he's a big nuke button. Like that damage that he does to you is not even the full damage he can do on a turn. But he has to set up for it and he didn't get a chance to do it. So you'll probably figure that out next week.
Yeah, if anything, his CR was probably more of his damage than his actual.
My heart, man.
He could one-shot Theo very easily.
I know, man. Don't
It's gonna
say
be
these things.
It's gonna be real fun, especially if I keep rolling natural 20s like I do. It's gonna be real fun.
Oh man,
Man,
if
I
that
haven't made a
fucker ever run
backup
that 20
character
at any
yet.
point.
So
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we'll pick that up next week.
I haven't made a backup character yet, man. Chill.
I need to give all of you backup characters.
Mine's just
Yeah.
Roth.
I'm gonna make you work for this level 7, man. This is level 7 is 4th level spells, and that could really throw a wrench in everything else that I have planned. So y'all gonna have to work for it.
VG, but VG, but my man. Ow.
I will destroy you.
And I will cry.
Yeah, probably. That's fine. You are in the land of blood hunters, so at least you can make another one to just do a bajillion burst damage. On a single
Yes. Oh, I can bring out bones! Ah!
You could. Well, he's.
We're gonna have like a fucking
If
whole
anything,
team
Bones
of
is on the
blood
front
hunters.
lines right now of the
Oh,
war.
yeah.
So VG, what you're saying is we can have a whole party full of blood hunters.
You could if you wanted to.
Please, VG, if we
It
go
just
to the
means that
front
I'm gonna
lines,
have to
please.
destroy all of you with like super high level shit with lots of hit points.
VG, if we go to the front lines at any point, please have a Bones cameo.
I mean that's up to you if you die. You can have Bones come back in. The only cameos that I have are from the previous campaign that I ran.
Well, technically he was for a previous campaign.
No, he was from a previous episode. It wasn't even a full campaign. I'm talking about the guys that got as far as you did so far, and actually even further.
Because Bones is technically still alive somewhere.
He's around. He's fighting.
Looking barbarian blood hunter.
Can I have Sarah Denna as a backup?
I mean, yeah, she's still around too. I just have her archived somewhere so you can't see her.
And I'll just have her and the army of animals.
I speak for the trees. She's just gonna be fucking Snow White running around.
I'm
So, like,
gonna
summoning
my
deer
phone
and
for
shit.
a minute. I'm just gonna put this over here.
That's her aesthetic, though.
I kind of is. Yeah, she is. She is a little bit of a Disney princess.
She is a beauty who is friends to everybody, has a great voice, dances, and who, you know what, has an army of small animals. It's okay.
She's like a Disney princess. I'm like 90% convinced little birds help her get dressed in the morning.
That's probably true, actually, with the magic she could have at this point.
I
Look,
forgot that was on
man.
my feed. I forgot that was on my feed. I forgot that was on my feed.
All right. Well, anyway, in any case, we're gonna pick that up next week, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want Krisha to die. That's why I was asking if like we
Good
can have like a little cameo of him if we go to the front line, just like this angry as fuck blood hunter just raging and cutting orcs apart.
I've got plans. Don't worry about it. All right. That's the end of the recording. Goodbye.